Hi there, hello, good evening, and welcome back. It's been a hot minute, but we are once again live here on Twitch. Tis us, Immersive Realms, tis I, Matt with Power, aka Chef, aka Matt. How are we all doing this fine evening? Once more, we we walk into the abyss of Dungeon Dragons, but before we proceed, I must apologize for the delays scheduling the final boss of D&D, smitten us down. However, we have rolled new initiative. We are back. Before we jump into it, as per usual, Andrew, is there anything we need to go over?
No, we don't. We do need to shout out a couple of people. Go starting first with our Ghost Malone for resubscribing. So thank you very much. Then you have Andy GMC. I hear he's a good guy. He resubscribed, so thank you very much. We have Matt with Power for resubscribing as well. So thank you very much to him.
I know he's now asleep. Even.
But yes, thank you very much, guys, for resubscribing. And I don't think we really have much more announcements just to get into this D&D session. It's been too long since we've had one. Please, sir, can I have some more? Right.
Well, you asked nicely, so sure, I'll give you some D&D.
That's you, Matt.
So, you're very welcome. In that case, let us, without further ado, jump into the shadows we fear. Now, last we left off, our party, our group of friends and adventurers, had travelled far, far east in our own country of Lorenthal, in order to restore a damaged land. The place now known as Lost Dream, formerly Just Dream, a city that was plagued by a plague or disease that brought the city to its knees and now leaves it completely abandoned. You, in doing so, had to first make a quick stop off at Wash's old stomping ground, the place where he grew up, where some interesting information was revealed. You met Wash's father, along with his old mentor, for lack of a better term. But more importantly about Wash, he revealed his past, where he came from, what he did. Turns out our man himself, actually as a child or a young adult, walked into Dream and had seen firsthand the effects of the madness, losing some of his dear friends in the process, and was branded by these villagers a murderer. However, you pushed through that, endeavored, and then made your way forth into Lost Dream itself. You found a representative of the Creedy Creation who has to try and help you guys out on the instruction of Mary Silversong, Lavender's mother, giving you suits to help you traverse through the land a little bit easier and hopefully safer, as the good doctor once did, without having to worry about, suffering the maddening rot yourselves. And that is where we left off, as you guys push through this dilapidated city. That's very loud.
It's raining quite loudly.
It's raining quite heavy.
It's raining, guys.
On that note, the rain above is unrelenting.
Man. Hallelujah.
Battering down against all of you. Streaks of water run like waterfalls down your protective visors across your armored selves as you march through this god's forsaken town. It's eerie. It's silent. Nothing moves besides you. Nothing makes a noise but the rain striking down with its ferocity. It's as if you stepped into death itself, and in some ways you probably have. Now, as you guys are walking through this town, Wash, there are a couple of points when you're around a street corner with your party and suddenly a memory is unlocked in your mind from when you in your youth ran down this very street before disaster struck you and your friends. And if you don't mind me saying right now, you are probably a little bit paler than usual, Wash, as memories... You keep yourself composed, but memories still hit all the same. But you guys are in this town. What would you like to do?
Well, Wash, I think this is your territory. I know it's not exactly something you want to remember fully, but you are the one with the experience in here.
Well, what's no fuck about? They said the sinkhole's probably the place, and that was in the fishing house, so that's on the other side.
Alright.
It's hard to miss, but shouldn't fuck about. There's nothing here, to be fair, but whatever is down there, need as much time as possible, so. Should just straight beeline it.
And lead the way. Be right behind.
We'll just start walking towards the sinkhole, or at least that's where it was reported.
Yeah, and you do indeed make your way through this town, abandoned, rotting and ruined. Again, to set the scene, all the buildings here are long, dilapidated, ruined, and not rubble. You know, only from this eroding them is time at this point and weather. So they're not roofs collapsing in themselves or anything else like that, but there's smashed plant pots. There's just, you know, outgrowing weeds and vines and just the sign of abandonment. And also there are some bodies that have been not collected and taken away, unfortunately. Mainly that of people, the occasional animal here and there, but mainly people. But also, every now and again, the only thing that you see that screams it's alive in this place are these coral fan-like mushroom things that are growing out of stone, rotting flesh, greenery, old trees. This thing is everywhere, and these, even through the rain, you still see little tiny specks of what you presume to be spores that float around, what your suits are wearing to protect you against. As you guys following Wash are making way through, can I get you all to make a perception check for me, please?
Yes, sir.
What if I go on strike and say no?
Disadvantage.
But he's not rolling.
That's harsh.
Don't go on strike then. Take your pay and be happy, damn it.
I'm gonna unionize the players.
Don't unionize my players.
I'm gonna.
I'll go around. Falcoris, what'd you get for your perception, please?
28.
Fantastic. Wash.
17.
DM, not doing it. Ghost, or LOL, sorry.
23.
23, wow. Joel. 1. Brilliant.
24, had a mouthful of tea.
24, Jesus Christ, guys. Lavender.
Who's Jesus?
25.
Oh my goodness, all of you. Wow.
Jesus Christ, guys.
I know, good rolls, which means bad omens later.
Yeah, save those rolls, you need them. As you are making your way through this town, towards the sinkhole, where we think the sinkhole is, you start to hear in the distance a person making unusual shouts and screams in the distance. It's almost like they go to scream in fear, then cut themselves off, moan in pain, then scream loudly. They laugh maniacally in the distance, but this is unmistakably the sound of someone here. Not too far away.
Oren.
Ignore it.
But was there survivors that lived in here?
Nothing lives in here.
Right.
If
Nothing
anything's
does.
still here, it can't be human.
It'll be here to, if it's here and if it's something sentient, then it'll be there to keep people distracted. Ignore it. We
Right
keep
on your
moving.
heels.
You decide to ignore this screaming, shouting,
Yeah.
following what
Yeah,
she's getting
main
your head
trip.
down. You can still, as you walk past, even through the rain, you can still hear it until maybe 5 minutes later of walking. It is drowned out by the sound of rain and your thick helmets blocking it out a little bit further.
And important
Excuse
to
me.
remember that the rot tends to kill people within 18 hours. If you're hearing noises, I don't think it's someone who can benefit from our help.
The further we get in, I assume the further things are going to get stranger. But nothing is living here. Apart from us.
Yeah.
You all push forward, choosing to ignore it. You
Can I,
get... Yep,
Move forward a bit stealthily.
certainly. You may make a stealth check should you wish to. And again, just in case my players have forgot, all your suits have unique boons and that sort of stuff, so boon up if it benefits you at any point. And also, I think we've each asked questions about the time we were at Cron's, a couple of things, so we're all good. Any questions, let me know. So yeah,
I rolled a nat 1.
and that one.
Ouch.
It's the lowest stealth roll all campaign.
And what is
As
it with your
you-
pluses?
14.
13, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's stupid.
As you are going to be stealthy, you get down low and you're going to go round a corner. And as you round this corner with your one hand out, you sort of go around. You're not quite used to how heavy this suit is yet. And as you lean against the wall to, just sort of peer around, your hand cracks through the wall and makes a loud crash and crunch through. And a plant pot on the other side tumbles over and shatters on the ground.
Well, fucking I'll basically grab him by the fucking proverbial fucking collar of this metal suit and drag him into the group and just be like, remember, we're in these big fucking things. You can't move the same. Come on, let's move quick. Double time it.
As you're doing that, you hear the screaming again.
Is it closer?
Getting closer. It sounds like the sound has caught something's attention. And it sounds like something's trying to... It's not like an omnipresent voice, it's something out there.
How close is it?
Hard to tell.
God, if only we had someone who could do hearing specific checks.
Fuck you.
Well, I don't know if you want to go on the old one or go on a new one, but I would like to be looking out for him.
I would like a new perception check then, please, if you
No
want to
worries.
keep an ear or eye out for this.
Natural 20, so for 30.
Natural 20.
Not even gonna bother. Falk Horse has got it covered.
As you're keeping an eye out at this point, you can hear the screams. Again, these weird, as I say, it's like a mixed bag of emotions tied into a scream. And 1 minute it sounds like they're screaming out of pure joy and happiness to bubbling tears. It's a horrible sound, with all fairness. And then you finally see someone. Human male, probably in his mid to late 30s, dressed in horrible tattered rags, a longbow, is limp at his side, he's dragging it across the dirt, the point just bouncing off the cobblestones. Doesn't have a quiver of arrows, he's just got this longbow. The string has snapped. He's got long, tatty hair that is tied into a tight ponytail, covered in blood. Absolutely covered in blood. He has a vicious gash across his forehead that is, through the rain, just washing his eyes full of red. And he is just laughing, screaming.
Oh no, I'm a
His
psycho man.
erratically.
Yeah. Oh no, blah, blah, blah. Got fucking words today. Unarmored psycho man coming towards us. Careful. And I'll try to usher. I don't know what we've got around us. I'll try and usher it into a point of like, essentially, so they can't see us. So like we're out of sight.
You're in the middle of buildings to like normal like city street sort of thing. So you can easily like duck down an alleyway between a couple of buildings, try and break slow line of sight.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
How far away is he from us?
When he rounds the corner from where you guys are, he's probably like, let's say 60 feet away. When he rounds the corner, when you first see him.
Sorry, so he's noticed us, or...
He noticed the noise.
He noticed the
Not
noise. He
necessarily
doesn't
us.
seem to have noticed you. It looks like his vision might be impaired right now with
Can I?
the state of his forehead.
Hang on, let me just check the spell. Sorry, just seeing what
Yeah,
cantrip's the correct one to use. Can I cast Minor Illusion?
Yeah.
Hang on, sorry. Yeah, Minor Illusion. It's got a range of 30 feet. I just want to put in the... Can I divert him away?
Mhm.
Just by making like another noise, like a smash
Another noise
pot.
elsewhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
You do exactly that. You pop it away because of being 30 feet, you have to make like sort of diagonally across from you sort of thing, but on the other streets. And as you sort of point it down, you make another sound of another vase or something like shattering. The second the sound echoes out, the figure just slashes his longbow as if it was a sword out to the side. Ah! And starts running towards that sound instead.
We need to move.
Seems we just got a glimpse.
Yeah.
Did someone say that adventurers came here recently?
Did they?
Your mentor did notice that she tried to flag some people down, but they wouldn't listen to her.
No. Idiots.
You push further on? Question mark?
Yes,
Yep.
I think so.
Fantastic. Moving forward and deeper into this place, you eventually find what you're looking for. You get towards the edge of town. This is further than probably you were as a child, Wash, before everything went south for you. So this is new territory. You stop having those flashbacks and memories now. Though the feeling of never quite goes away at this point. But you see what is mentioned in the notes to what you're looking for, a sinkhole. Now you've come to the old docks, and you can see there's an old, well, where a fishing house once upon a time. There is a vast hole in the ground. It's maybe about 75 feet wide, give or take. And it is just touching the edge of the ocean. And you can see that the ocean is making a little waterfall as it tumbles down. You can see that there is a newly built wooden platform that's been erected around the pit of the ground.
Matt, bring your mic a bit closer to you, or point it towards you.
You just disappeared there when you tried to speak.
Can you hear me, boys?
Yes.
Girls?
Yeah.
I'll repeat what I was saying then. So this sinkhole is about 75 feet wide, and there's a waterfall that cascades down the side of it from the ocean itself. Not a thick waterfall, but enough to be a body of water. You can see there is a, relatively speaking, compared to everything else here, newly built wooden platform that has been erected above and around the sinkhole. The dock area the fishing house has been built around it has now been swallowed. Some of the weaker buildings nearby have also fallen inside the moor in the earth. The platform that we just mentioned is made of, looks like sturdy wood and metal rivets. Loosely, it's a square platform built on stilts about 15 feet above the sinkhole. In the dead center of the platform is what appears to be an elevator of sorts, with various A-frames that connect it up, and chains and ropes, and a crank system. One on the lift itself, one on the platform, to lower and raise goods or people. There is a tent that has collapsed due to exposed sea weather, with no one to maintain it. That is on this place. Yeah. You see this before you. And you don't see or hear a screaming man right now. For context.
Is there an obvious way down? Sorry.
The sinkhole, there's this lift.
Yeah, but I'm not sure I trust that.
Not too bad.
Is there
That's the
another
obvious way down.
Make an investigation check.
I do not trust the whole 15.
15. You can try and climb down. There's no rope ladders or anything else like that. There's no set path that goes down the side. But you can, if you feel confident, try and use the various roots, rubble, and earth that are exposed from the sinkhole.
Well, see, it's not necessarily me I'm worried about.
What are you worried about, Joel?
God forbid, Joel's mildly concerned about his teammates. I mean, if they break their legs on the way down, he's going to have to do the whole thing himself.
How deep does it look?
You approach the edge of it, and as you sort of peer down, try not to get too close, not to endanger yourself. You can't see the bottom. You can do something.
Oh, sorry, no, I didn't. Carry on.
No, on you go, please, by all means.
What I was going to ask was the platform and this stilt that's been built. You know, this cool kind of thing that's been built, obviously, to go into the sinkhole. Does the design of it remind me of the Doctor's work, his mechanics, his suits and stuff? Like, is this basically what I'm asking? Is Falcoris think this has been built by the Doc and obviously his crew?
This is, as the notice were pertaining about building a platform. The notice did mention, I believe, about building a platform. I think they did anyway. Either way.
Okay.
If not, they do. They did build a platform after the sinkhole emerged and two of their number was swallowed. They built a platform to try and work out what was going to happen down there. However, the war then got in the way.
Okay, so I will kind of stage whisper essentially to the crew, and I'll just be like, well, if the Doc's folk used this, they were in suits of armor now, so it should be stable enough for us. I don't know how many at a time, but it should be stable
How
enough.
big is this lift? Sorry, is it like one man, two man? Like,
You could all probably squeeze in this lift. Squeeze is too much of a harsh word. You can get on this lift. You're not going to have tons of wiggle room, but you can get on it.
I'm going to recommend we send the lighter people on the lift first. So Falcoris, what's his far, and Lavender.
Falcoris?
Kelligorm, whatever, which one it is. And Lavender go first, and then the heavy boys go second.
Of course, that's a heavy boy.
You're not wearing heavy armor though, are you?
Yeah. We're all wearing the
I mean, like,
suit of armor.
Heavy, yeah.
Well, we need to divide it up. Something. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to split the weight here.
You say split the party.
I can cast Featherfall as well.
Why not? Why don't we just do the front lines first?
But that should only get us 60 or 600 feet. Really?
And how many can you cast that one?
5.
And fuck it. I may as well all go.
Well, I think we may as well try the elevator. So there's a way back up, just in case it works.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't work, I can at least keep us safe if it falls.
How deep did you say this went?
Not too sure. You guys haven't found the bottom yet. Just by looking alone, you can't find or see a bottom.
Can I do that trick where I cast light on a rock and throw it in?
Yeah, the old D&D trick. We love that one. You do exactly this maneuver that no ever party has done before, ever. It isn't a D&D staple. And what you do this, and by some quick, loose guessing work, you think this pit's about anywhere between 150, 200 feet deep.
It's pretty deep. I've done some quick maths, guys. It's about 250 feet deep.
2 plus 2 is 4.
It's a half GT squared, so, you know.
I say we use the elevator, all of us, one time.
Yeah.
If shit goes south, then Ellery should be able to cover us.
Just... Yeah. I was going to say Brownie, but Brownie's...
Brownie's been left behind, yeah, for his safety.
You were not taking it there into the big hit.
No,
Okay.
you... For context, you guys take a second to look over how to work the elevator, and it is relatively simple. There are 2 cranks, as you said, one crank on the actual elevator itself, and a second crank on the platform. They can both be used independently of each other. You don't have to be using both at the same time. You crank clockwise, lift goes down. Crank anti-clockwise, lift goes up. You stop cranking, the lift stops moving. There is a simple locking mechanism where if you need to hold the lift in place, you can basically pull out a little handle, pop it down to a little hole in the bottom, and it will then stop the lift moving midway through a journey. And so that's the same on both cranks, but only one person can use it.
Alright, well, I'll use... so you're saying that I can work that on the actual elevator itself, like being an elevator?
On the platform, you can work the elevator. Basically, the whole point being someone can do it themselves, but also someone can send goods down from up on the top,
Right.
sort of idea.
Then
But you can do it on the platform yourself.
of course, we'll probably go and work the crank system obviously on the elevator with everybody, so we can start heading down.
No, not a problem. You start ting 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 ting, and you can hear the chains and rope as this platform begins to descend with you all standing on it, deep and deep and deep. And taking this elevator isn't exactly a smooth journey. With each turn of the crank, it is jolty, and the movements of whoever is turning it are felt very much by those riding it. So every time that you might make a little like fault in your movement sort of thing, the whole lift will mimic the fault that you make. You know, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You all can feel Falcoris's each individual turn of his hand.
Bastard.
And yeah, it is heavy. You're carrying the weight of this. Again, there is the
Oh,
A-frames
shit.
to support you, but you do feel the weight of this.
I genuinely thought it was coming off of that one. Oh.
What also isn't helping is you have this little waterfall that's coming behind you, which makes the platform a little bit slick at times.
Ellery will clear my
this
voice or I
water-
can't see shit.
Don't worry, Joe's got WD-40 for
surgery.
the lift.
Joe goes to spit shine, but unfortunately forgets he's wearing a visor and spits in his own helmet. Now, as you guys are going deeper, you can see, as what Joel saw earlier, thick mud. You have a layer of concrete and rock and rubble, but then very quickly goes to earth, mud, root, vegetation, and various things. And you get if you didn't have your helmets on, it wouldn't smell too nice here either. That thick, wet, earthy smell. But as you're descending deeper and deeper, suddenly the crank handle, slick with water, does try and get away from you, Falcoris. And I need you to make a strength saving throw, please.
You say Dex.
Strength. Thankfully, that's a +8, so that's 18.
18, that is the DC. As this drops by maybe 5 feet, Falcoris, you slam on the brake, catch it in. The whole lift goes down, like, say, 5 feet, but no one takes any damage from it. Before the lift stops with a loud grinding sound as you slowly slam on the brake, hold fast. And everything goes eerily silent. Can I get everyone to make perception checks, please?
Are we at the bottom? Yeah, you said.
No.
Not as good.
Oh.
My rolls are starting to go downhill. Oh, +10.
Falcoris.
It's still a 17 +10.
17. Fantastic. Wash.
16.
16. Elero.
26.
26. Joe.
11.
11. Lavender.
Perception.
Perception.
13.
13. As you are all going down... Wash, you say you got a 16, sorry. Thank you. As you're all going down, everyone takes that moment to have that breathe of, ooh, heart in your chest sort of thing as this jolt comes down, especially if yourself, Chorus, catching it, you go, fuck, that was close sort of thing. Elil, you hear it first. As the chains of this lift rattle and shake from the vibration and the jolt that this lift gave, you swear, listening past the waterfall, the heavy breathing of your friends and the fucking excitement exclamations they may have said, you swear in the depths, something answers that chain rattle back. An unnatural sound almost calls out to the chain from somewhere underneath the lift. And as you guys, and Elo, as you're sort of hearing this, at the same time, Wash and Falcoris, as Falcoris, you're regaining yourself, and Wash, you're just like looking around to make sure Falcoris is alright before taking in to make sure your friends are okay as well. You guys see it. From above you, some of this vegetation has moved. No, it's moving. It's got limbs. It's got arms. And it's seen you.
Contact!
Roll initiative.
On a lift.
We're still on this really tiny platform.
Yeah, the fucking Falcoris is holding.
Shame. Bear with me.
Oh yeah, that's great. Yep, that's great. That's a lovely initiative roll.
Y'all could be going first.
I want to go first.
It's likely.
Oh.
Oops, why is it unbold? I want it unbold. I was getting a new document, that'll be easier. Sorry about me, guys. Right. Why is it so quiet? I'm just gonna turn this down. Fuck that one.
You know that way you just get used to the static noise? When it changes, you're like,
Yes.
what's missing?
Where's the ring gone?
Oh wait, stop reading.
Elleril, Joe, Lavender. Like, perfect. My initiatives. If I get my sheets up, that'd be handy. Fantastic. Ooh, okay. And that one. Jesus Christ. Okay, fair enough. Right. Falcoris, you first, please.
A natural 1 for 2.
Brilliant. Kraken star. Wash, please. Oh, he's running. He's running. He's back. What was that? You didn't need a meeting time.
12.
12, thank you. Elleril?
19.
19. Joel?
22.
22. And Lavender?
6.
6. Fantastic. Let me organize this all up. So we're going to have
I literally went. I started off well with my rolls. I went up to natural 20 and then went straight down.
Yes, I'm gonna have that one.
I hope that means that I go bounce back straight back up.
One
Good
can
nice.
hope. That one. Okay. Perfect. Up of the round them, Joel. You see.
Okay. What is it? Is the important question.
So what you see before you is again, it's the way I can do it is this if this massive root, vine, vegetation, and rot is trying to mimic human form. It's right now what you can see is this thing scaling down using elongated fingers that are just vines to punch through the earth as it's coming down headfirst towards you. It opens its mouth far too wide as the base of the head goes vertical as these horrible teethy stony things that are acting as teeth and a large whip-like tongue emerges out from its face as it is scaling down at a rapid pace towards you all.
Well, the first thing I'm going to do so that I don't get knocked off and die, I'm going to cast Steps of Night to have my magical wings from my armor.
Is that an action to that one?
Bonus action.
Bonus action, fantastic. So
When I'm in dim
Joel's-
or darker light, which, being in a cave, I'm kind of assuming it is.
It is indeed. Suddenly from Joel's back, these metal wings emerge from the back of his armor, sitting in a down position right now, but the suit expands, creating these wings behind him.
And I am going to throw myself at the creature.
Mhm.
And I'm going to smack it.
So it's about 20 feet up, so you can fly up 20 feet to go meet with it.
Like I say, because I've got 30 movement, so I should be able to
fantastic.
get.
Easy enough, yep, easy enough.
And what I'm gonna do, I probably should have had my prepared spells pulled up for this, but I know one I've always got prepared. I'm gonna inflict wounds this fucker.
Beautiful. Roll damage. Oh, roll to hit first, Jesus. I'm skipping a step.
No, I mean, hey, if you want to just, hey, I'm good.
So this is going to be...
So that's gonna be 5th level, inflict wounds. Right. Not made a melee attack, so I'm going to start by rolling a dice and figuring out as I go. So that's 18. And then what do I add to this?
Your spell attack bonus, please.
That's wisdom, so that's 5, so that's 23.
23 definitely hits.
Okay. Right. And this is the fun part, math. So 5th level, so it's 3d10 plus an extra d10 for every spell level above first. So that's another 3, so that's 6d10, I think? 6?
Mm-hmm. No, let's say that, yeah.
3d10 for 5, 6. Why can't I do... Yeah, 6d10. Where's my d10? That's not a d10. That's not a d10. That's not a d10. Is that a d10? Probably.
The spinny top looking ones.
Yeah. Is
With-
double 0, that's what? No, that's 10, isn't it? So 10.
Yeah, so that's
I
sure.
need to write this down. There's going to be too many. I'm going to get a calculator. Too many numbers. I've rolled 1 and I'm already overwhelmed. Then. 5. 1. Sad face.
By the way, it's going to be one of the creatures, and Ella, you're up afterwards. Little heads up.
40 necrotic.
Perfect. So as you hit this creature, it hits it, but doesn't do the damage you think it was going to do.
Ah.
You think this thing that's made of rotten death isn't quite upset by necrotic damage as much as you'd hope.
You see, I thought it was like living. I thought it was like living vegetation.
So
So
this is something that's made of rotten, not nice things. So it does do damage, but it's not as much as you were hoping for, unfortunately. But it does still recoil in anger.
probably should have used radiant damage.
And this thing
Or flame.
right in your face, this horrible squeaking squeal.
Well, I'm going to stay with it. I'm going to stay floating in front of it.
Cool. Ending your turn. It is that creature's turn.
Bring it, bitch.
So what it's going to do is, seeing you in front of her now and attacking it, is going to make, first of all, 2 attacks against you. of its grasping vine. So the first one to hit you is a 18.
Misses.
Misses. Okay. The second one, that should 22? No, 21. Sorry, 21.
I don't have Shield of Fate, so that hits.
Perfect. So you will take. Damage is going to be the issue here. You only take 5 points of bludgeoning damage, but with your armor that was going to be half because it's not magical. However, you are considered grappled. Your wings get clogged up with these vines as this creature latches onto you, and you and the creature come tumbling down back onto the lift, making it shake and jolt once more.
That's rude.
You were 10 points. What's that? You take 2d6, and you both take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
What, me and the creature?
You and the creature, yeah, from falling the 20 feet. Which is quite extreme, but there we go. So that's that one there. But it is now on the platform with you, and it is currently writhing and slashing against Joel, who is now considered grappled by the creature. It is then going to use its third and final attack to try and do a blightening bite. So that's not going to hit, though, unfortunately. There's only a 15 to hit. So as this creature tries to slammed into you, Joel, you can see its face is hammering against your visor, and you can. Well, you're actually you are yourself right now. I mean, have the armor. This creature is slamming against you, and you can see this tongue as it opens up. Is trying to basically bite onto you, and at the end of this tongue, you can see some sort of larva. You swear is trying to wriggle its way into you, but thankfully, you shake it off before this thing can get inside you. And that will end its turn. Elil, you are up. As you have watched Joel suplex a creature off the mountain onto the lift with you.
So see, for purposes of sneak attack, does Joel count as melee?
Joel is definitely melee with it. He's not posing a threat, but he is in melee with it right now. But you've got allies that are equally within 5 feet now that's on the lift with you.
Okay. So I would be flanking then.
You can get flanking from this, yeah.
Okay. Then I'm gonna steal popular trademark and dagger. With my new armor.
Dagger. Did something else.
Down.
We don't want copyright clips.
So I'll do
God,
my 2 main hand attacks, then my offhand attack.
beautiful. Go for it.
So main hand is my Spellbreaker dagger.
Yeah.
The first one, and then go again. So 23 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. Do you want me to just roll all attacks or just drop the attack?
Sure, roll attacks just to see what we got.
Okay. That is 19 on a die for 29.
Hits.
And then for the offhand, that's 25.
Both hit. So all 3 hit then, sorry.
All 3 hit. So, first is 12 piercing, and then my sneak
Okay.
attack on that.
So can you guys hear a double Akenku? Is that just me?
No,
Just you.
just you. It might be quick tick here. It might be on the left. It's like selected your computer as
just
audio.
computer,
Yeah, so let's unselect that.
Oh, that was getting really annoying there. Thank you.
So it's from the first hit, 30 points of damage.
30 points of damage. Beautiful.
From the second main hand, that's max damage on the die.
Nice.
14 points of damage.
14. Okay.
And the last one, 3.
3.
points of damage.
Perfect.
Yeah. Because I don't add the modifier on the offhand.
Beautiful.
But is it concentrating on anything?
No, it is
No.
not.
Okay.
Apart from trying
Well,
to eat Joel, but yeah, that's kind of it.
Related
I was good with it. Don't worry.
and I did not get the rated time of 59.
One day it's gonna happen. One day.
One day.
As you run up behind this creature and just as you say, chung, 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 daggers into the spine, it shrieks an awful sound, though doesn't let go of Joel at all. And as it bleeds, it's bleeding this thick, muddy ooze that comes out of these wounds that you inflict upon it. Again, you're thankful you have helmets, and Joel just can't smell. Ending your turn, Elril, or?
Yeah, that's
Fantastic.
me.
Creeping up then from behind, the second creature will then come from underneath the lift, and is going to quickly roll a dice. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 2 seconds. Is going to go for Lavender. Seeing you standing there, and just the first person that comes up sees is going to be you, unfortunately. So it's going to make its 2 attacks. I just threw that dice away. That was amazing. First one is an 18 to hit you. Hits. Okay. Second one is a 15 to hit you, which I believe will miss. And the last one, which will be the bite, will be a dirty 20. Which will hit, I believe. So let's do the first one first, obviously. So first is the Grasping Vine, which is 8 points, so 4 points of bludgeoning damage, but you are grappled, so your speed becomes 0. And the next one is going to be... let's roll this twice. D10. So I was reading the rules in this one. 16. How did it? 19 halved. So what's that? 10 points? No, 9 points of piercing damage. I'm doing the damage half for you guys, by the way. So 19 will say 9 points of piercing damage. But I do need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please, if that is okay.
See, with the... Oh no. She said it's like larvae trying to get in, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Would that be with an advantage? I'm trying to play the TM because we've got suits on.
Yep. No.
No? Okay.
So what was your saving throw, please, Lavender? Your Constitution.
17.
17, you pass. Again, you see this creature pierce the tongue through one of the vents in the armor, and you feel it crawling across your neck. This little larva that comes up on your chin, and it's trying to go inside your mouth. You hold your lips tight, and it very quickly seems to die without having a host next to it, and this little thing just falls somewhere in your armor, loose, unable to do what it needs to do without its host.
So
That
we
will end
sluggy.
its turn. Wash, you are up.
Okay.
And Lavender, you are after Wash. Just a little heads up.
Sorry, I just need to get up
Take your
all
time,
my
buddy.
spells.
And then obviously, just in case Falcoris, you are after Lavender, and then you
Yes.
top the initiative again. Ill it dead.
I'm just trying to see,
Mhm.
possibly.
I'll let you guys know as well. These things are called Blight Walkers. In case you're wondering what I'm called, what these are. These are Blight Walkers.
Light workers. Cool.
Walkers, like the crisp.
Yeah.
I thought you said workers.
No, light walkers.
I can't wait to
Focus.
write the Blight
Just a
McCoy's
question, because I've totally forgotten
The
because it's been too long.
McCoys.
If I
Yeah.
wanted to use a spell and it said action, that uses up my attack action, right?
Yes, that's correct. Yep. That has been a hot minute since he's played D&D, so it's all good.
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna use my action to bless.
Bless, fantastic.
I'm gonna bless Lavender, Joel, and myself.
Fantastic. What does Bliss look like when Wash casts it? Because I can't remember if we cast on it with him before. What does it look
I haven't
like?
cast Bless yet, no.
Fantastic. What does it look like when you do it?
Sort of a gentle little...
Excuse me.
a gentle little sort of aura around the head that just vibrates, basically. Just like a sort of golden, like, glowish.
Fantastic. And you three are blessed.
How close is everyone as well? Just
You can reach basically anybody right now. Like this lift
yeah.
is
Are we within 10 feet?
of each other, or
Just me.
Like
Anyone
everybody?
in within 10 feet of me?
I'd say yeah. Let's just say let's make it easier. Let's say everyone's within 10 feet of you. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just try and
All right.
get the party involved.
Cool. Then that's my turn.
Fantastic. No, not a problem at all. Standing firm, getting ready. You bless your companions. Lavender, you are up. You got one of these creatures on top of you. Now, grapple, this little heads up doesn't mean you can't attack. It just means your speed 0 right now, and this thing is just on you. But you can still do fighty fights.
Stabby stabs.
Punch it in the face. As this
What
thing's
do we
lashing
do with this fucker?
with a drunken sailor.
Well, I'm not drunk, nor am I a sailor.
You're a professional engineer,
Fully qualified, 100%.
fully qualified.
If
If it helps, Lavender, if you need a bit of hand, I'd say you can shoot the one that's not attacking you. You can try and shoot the one that's attacking Joel. And you won't have any disadvantage. You're just going to be easier to shoot him, the one that's attacking you, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Perfect. So if you'd like to roll your d20 and try and hit the one attacking Mr. Metalman,
Yeah, I'm just getting the thing up for the farm.
get your time. Oh yeah, because oh fuck yeah.
Yeah,
sort of-
because I can't do shit without this armor. So.
that sort of made your life a little bit more difficult. I apologies. Do you need me to resend it, or do you have
I've got it. I've
it?
got it.
Fantastic.
24 to hit.
Definitely hits. Oh, my knee's gonna pop. Can we do it? Can we do it? Yes! Oh, I'm old, and I love being old. No.
13 damage, I think.
13 damage, nice. And that's that one there. This one's starting to look a little bit hurt. And if you want, you do get a second attack, Lavender, still. If you want to shoot him again.
Okay.
You can shoot Joel if you want as well, that equally works.
well,
That was only a 16.
Still hits. These things are not too difficult to hit.
Mm. 17 on.
17, nice. I like the consistency. Perfect. This thing is looking not rough, but getting there. As these two large rebarb arrows, basically steel rebarb arrows, slam into this creature, almost dissecting it if it was made of flesh. But this weird rotten body holds these two thick arrows inside it, but it doesn't kill it. And it lets out an horrific, blood-curdling, almost ear-shattering screech as Lavender hits it and hits it hard. End your turn, Lavender, does it? Fantastic. Falcoris, you are now up with Joel on deck again, top of the round.
So can I have lay of land? What's in front of me? Like what as Falcoris looks, does he see?
As Falcoris looks around, still holding onto the crank right now, you can see that Joel flew up, was grappled, and has now landed prone in the middle of this lift. At the same time, Lavender has had something crawl onto her back as she shoots the one attacking Joel, whilst Elro's running up, also trying to get the one off of Joel.
Okay.
If that helps.
Not really.
Beautiful.
Okay, so one in Joel, there's like 3 people attacking it.
Yes, well, Joel is probably attacking it. Elril and Lavender are currently attacking it, yeah.
I don't know
Okay.
if you can consider lying on the floor attacking, but if so, I'm very aggressive.
Oh, I mean, seeing the one creep up and obviously start attacking Lavender. So just so I'm aware, if I let go of the crank, does the...
Yeah.
Okay, well, good, because I don't have to use much. I will keep holding the crank, but I will cast Eldritch Blast.
Beautiful.
So 2 beams of the ethereal black kind of misty smoke swords, random assortment, will appear and just fire off against the one that's Lavender, is attacking Lavender.
Fantastic. Yes, please. Roll to hit, good sir.
So first one is a... Oh god, what's my spell attack bonus? Because it went up 1 because of the
Well, the armor.
the armor. So that is a... Wait, is that +9 with that? I think 2, 1 me second. I just want to see because I remember I built this, but I can't remember if it's 10 now or if I'd already added it. Already added it, so it's 9. So 16 plus 9.
Definitely hits. Well,
Right,
yeah.
second one, I'll just roll. That's a 10 plus 9, so 19.
They both hit. Both beams smash into this creature.
Okay, and I believe, because I've not done Eldritch Blast in a bit, that's D10, and then plus my Charisma's modifier, because I have Agonizing the Blast.
Yeah, there we go.
Yes.
Eldritch invocations.
Okay, so that's a 9 and a 5, so that's 14 plus, what would that be adding for my Charisma modifier, which is plus 8 then, so what does
14 plus
14
8.
plus 8, maths, 22 points of damage.
Is that for both beams or is that just one beam?
That's 2 beams.
2 beams, perfect, not a problem.
Beams.
As these ethereal spears and swords lash out suddenly, this creature that's on top of Lavender's back, that's just trying to slam in and claw through the armor, these 2 blasts smash into it. It does do all the damage. It just seems unrelenting in its motion to try and ease off of Lavender right now, though. But you do all the damage you want. I'm not saying that you have half damage. That is just thematically this creature is in a frenzy right now, trying to get into
Then
Lavender's suit.
that's basically my turn because I'm going to be concentrating on holding this fucking crank.
Not a problem. Joel, you are now up with Blight 1 on deck.
How do I break free of a grapple?
You need to make a strength saving throw to
Saving
break free.
throw.
No. You'll need to make a strength check.
Check, sorry, you're completely right. Strength check to break through. That does burn your action to do it.
Remember, you got bless.
What's that, an extra D4, isn't it?
Yep. Extra D4.
Do I decide that before or after I roll?
You just have it on your rolls, so just
Yeah,
do it.
you just add as your rolls.
It's not like a one-time use thing. You just have it.
Oh, right. I thought it was like a...
No,
No,
it's
you just have
with the
bless.
whatever.
It's until
Everything
he
is
drops his spell.
damage.
Yeah.
So 15 plus 2 plus a D4. So 17... I can't get this fucker out of the box. No!
Me when last ship in McDonald's is too small.
Shut up! 2. So 19.
You easily you bust your wings out further and like they spread it off, and the creature is forced off you. Use your action to do that, but the creature is now off you, and you can get up from prone if you want to use half your movement. If you want to stay prone, by all means.
Well, I've had enough of lying aggressively, so I will stand up now. I will
You stand
stand
aggressively.
aggressively.
And you still have a bonus action. Is there anything you can do there, or if you want to move away at all, or
Probably fuck all. I'm just gonna stand in front of it, really.
stand in front of it, not a problem at all. It is now the Blight's turn, and in this frenzy after you attack it, it is going to make 2 attacks against you.
Bring it!
Three attacks in total, but first 2 are going to be the Grappling Vine. That's a natural 1 on the first. Oops. The second is going to be a 10. So as the Grasping Vine comes out, you simply grab it with one hand with a natural 1 and twist it into you, sort of thing, which throws a second attack off guard. It is going to try and make that bite, though. Which is a 23 to hit.
Hits.
Nice.
You will take
Not nice, Andy. Not nice.
11 points
Why are you saying
of...
nice?
Well, 11 halved, so 5 points of piercing damage. And I need
Why
you
is
to
it half?
make... Because you're... Oh, no, you're not wearing the armor, are you?
I'm not wearing the armor.
So you take 11 points of piercing damage then. And then I need you to make a con saving throw, please.
The reason why I'm saying nice is because I appreciate the DM art side of
You-
things and his homebrew
DM
culture.
player to
You are just rooting for the enemy team.
DM, right?
There's a reason I asked for the 10. So you're within my aura of protection, so you get +5 to that saving.
Hey.
Nice.
Or-
Well, in that case,
Paladins.
18 plus 4, 22 plus 5, so 27.
Again, you witness this little creature, this little parasite, come out this elongated tentacle vine tongue, and it goes in between the cracks of your armor. And there's a bit where you get a little bit panicky as this thing enters inside, and you can feel it wriggle. But almost as if like there's this aura around you. For somehow Wash is just radiant, and the creature just withers and dies inside you from Wash's beauty. Ending Blight's turn. Elril, you are now up with Blight 2, then Wash on deck.
My correct and reading my sneak attack that I get to pick what attack I use on. It's not always on the first attack of the turn.
Yeah, why not?
Just this once per turn you can deal.
Yep.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
I want to go like in sequential order here. So
Okay.
first attack on the one attacking Joel,
Sounds good.
and I'll be check there. Say 24.
Hits.
The spellbreaker. So not sneak attack on this one.
Not sneak attack on this one, just normal attack. Attack who?
11 points of damage.
Beautiful. Still clawing into him.
Then I'll offhand it.
Sounds good. Excuse me.
19 on the die for 29. Oh, no, sorry, 28. Great.
Mega hit.
4.
4 damage. Fantastic. Okay.
And my rate of time damage. Oh, do I need to roll again? Oh no, I rolled a 6. You think that it was divided or bench rules there? Okay, still standing.
Yep, still standing. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it and then
Sneak attack
will
this
be the
one.
attack one if it hits. Elvish accuracy. Okay, that's 28.
Definitely hits.
Okay. So that's not as good, but I always get sneak attack on that. So that's 8 damage with the thing, and then with the sneak attack. Oh fuck, so many ones.
That's not what we want to hear.
That's 11 on the sneak attack.
Ooh, I think that's your worst sneak attack in a while, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
So that
It is.
for the dagger damage, that was both ones in the die, and then I rolled 3 ones in the sneak attack.
Oh, that's rough, buddy. I'm sorry.
That's right.
And with that is close to death, but unfortunately still standing. A little bit more would have done that, unfortunately. But it is still upright. Barely, don't get me wrong. Trying to lash into Joel, but yeah, it is having a really, really bad time of it right now. Does that end your turn, buddy? Anything else you can do? Any bonuses, or is that your offhand? So yeah.
No, offhand's my bonus action.
Yeah. You moving at all? Or are you going to stay put?
No, I'm not moving. I am not that
Fantastic.
done that.
No problem. Ending your turn then. This creature again is just going to, in his frenzy, try and tear once more into Lavender's suit. Where's my sheet? There it is. So the first one, it's another natural one. Jeez, that's my second one. And another natural one. You shitting me, bro? So as this thing's lashing down upon you, its first time it gets stuck in a vent in the suit, and in a whip tear frenzy, it tries to lash out again, and it gets its hand stuck like in between like one of the chain links, and it's just panicking for a split second before, when his arm is stuck, just headbutts in and tries to bite through in this mad frenzy without logic or reason. For a 10. So unfortunately, just smash its head against the visor. A little satisfying sound of a goldfish hitting a tank hard. But does it nothing that turn. Brilliant. Wash, you're up. Lavender on deck.
So
Jesus Christ, Matthew, roll better.
I want to step up. This encounter's not really going your way.
I will take one attack on the one that's close to death.
Yep, sounds good.
15 plus, that's like a 22 to hit.
That definitely hits, good sir.
Okay. No smite.
No smite.
No smite. We're not
Big
doing
ones.
smite now. Oh god, I need my dice. D8. That one. Yeah. No, that's not that. I forgot which ones are which. That one's a D8. Yes.
Just a little heads up, Lavender,
Jesus.
after this turn, just a little reminder, Rooney.
Okay, never mind. So that's a 7 on the
7
first
points
one.
of damage. Okay. It is so close to death, man. Like...
Fuck it, I'll hit it again. Why not?
Cool.
That's over what I hit before.
Yep, definitely hits them.
Alright, hit again. Fucking hell, man. That's an 8.
8. How'd you kill this one? Just riding math of vine and stuff.
Probably smack it, like, across the sort of, like, chest area.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I just take my hand in and grip it and, like, essentially, like, almost vibrate it until it just falls apart.
Interesting enough, as you do that, as you smack it in the chest, it lets out this, like, if it can gasp for air, it would sort of sound. But as you then grab it and start shaking it, all these little larvae tadpole things just come out of this thing and just land on the lip with little wet thuds, and they start wriggling around, making these tiny little squeaks before they lie still eventually after like 5 seconds of being outside the host, before the creature is dead before you in your
Hate
grasp.
This is very, like, Hive from Destiny-esque, if I'm honest. I like it.
It's very nasty. And then, do you have another attack still with a third attack, or?
No, that was my 2 attacks.
Perfect, not a problem.
I'll move over to the other one.
Beautiful, not a problem at all. And do you have any bonuses to cast, or
No.
do you? No ways. Lavender, you are up. You've got this thing that is just useless on top of you right now. It's got its arm is stuck in your suit, another arm is stuck in a chain, and it's just headbutting you right now to no prevail.
I love that.
I love it for him.
But I
Just
have
keep
a
banging.
bow. I don't know what I'm meant to do in this.
Smack it with the bow.
Don't you have marksman? Aren't you not
Yeah,
affected
yeah.
by range penalties?
Yeah, technically, yeah.
But it's on top of it. I don't know
Well,
how
then
that
you're
works.
just like Robin Hood, like quick firing. It's fine.
The wall. Curve the arrow.
I
What I'll
guess-
say is you can use an action to try and get this thing off of you. If you want, that'll be your action to get it
Well-
off you, and then you can push it away.
Well, another thing, I can't remember what level of rogue you are, but you could use cunning actions if you've got them to disengage, move a bit, and then fire.
I don't know.
She needs to break free from the grapple first, so
Oh,
needs
she
to make
grappled.
that-
Sorry, I didn't
yeah.
realize she was grappled. My bad.
So you
I'll
up.
try to get out of the grapple then.
yeah,
What
so
do
if you can make
do?
a strength, so you make a strength check for me, please. Just roll your strength. You need to beat.
Oh, that's 20.
No, yeah, as this thing is basically stuck with its arm in you and its arm in the chain, you just basically go, just pop it off and just walk away as it from behind tries to lash out with its arm stuck in the chain. And yeah, you can move away if you want to be out of range of it. It will take one attack against you of opportunity. That's a 14, so it misses. As this thing lashes out, scratches against your thick armor, but doesn't do any damage against you.
I kind of feel bad for it. I don't gonna lie.
Yeah, these things are getting fucking annihilated.
This is depressing. It's not...
He's not doing it all alone.
Falcoris, you're up.
Just the same
I'm
thing.
gonna give him a little head pat.
Leave the boss thing alone.
Same thing for Valgoris. Eldritch Blast.
Yep, 2 blasts. Boom, boom.
Yep, the exact same roll as last time, 16, and then 15, so both at.
15 just hits. Yep.
No, 15 plus.
Fair enough.
I was
sorry,
just 15 on the die.
I know the AC. There we go.
So that's high. That's 22 points of damage for both.
Both perfect. Thank
Is
you
that
very
the
much.
same? That's the same, yeah.
I believe so. Yeah.
So-
You roll the same rolls 3 times in a row. That's impressive.
Fuck.
There we go. I'm
Um,
watching you, you fucking hacker.
I know. Like, what the fuck? That's my dice are weighted. No, I'm joking. They roll 16s and 15s.
Don't microwave. Next step up, air fry your dice.
But
and then you're
I will still stay holding the crank.
Perfect. Ending your turn, Joel, you are now up again with Elril on deck. This thing that was attacking you has now been defeated. There is a bunch of dead tadpoles at your feet, and this one that is just sort of walked into the middle of this party. No, it's at the edge. It's sort of stuck to a chain. Sorry, this lavender walked into the party. My bad.
I mean, can I try and just like kick it off the platform?
If you want to like make a shove
was-
action, sure.
Yeah, is that like strength or is that?
Let me get shove up.
Okay, so how does that work?
Bear with me. It's been a hot minute.
It's a
Contested strength, yeah.
Yeah.
Show me 5e. That's the wrong fucking thing.
You
Bear
got
with me,
that
sorry.
Baldur's Gate strats on the go.
I mean, my plan was to body slam it off and then just fly away, but I feel like if it's just wandering around, I could just kind of.
Okay, so what basically is you make a strength check, and it was going to make you a check to either against its dexterity or acrobatics to see if it can stay on the platform, basically. So
Is it
let's see
like
what
a,
it's gonna
is it like a
use.
saving throw or is it
No, it's
just
just a straight. You make a straight up athletics check, and it makes a.
athletics?
This is gonna be. It's gonna make a strength check as well because it has a bit of bonus to athletics.
Was it strength or athletics? I know they're the same thing, but like
Athletics, yeah, it is the actual.
You can
athletics
add a
skill.
D4 to that, remember?
probably a good thing because 13 plus. I only have a +2, so that's 15, and then where's my D4 again? Oh no, not again. That's a 3, so what did I say? 13, 14, 15, 18.
It rolled a 22, unfortunately. So as you try and shove it, its thick vines just grip onto the chain harder and then grip onto your chest, refusing to get pushed off.
Is that my
hasn't
turn?
grappled you. That is an
Is that-
action to shove, yeah.
Yeah,
That is
that's
your
right.
attack action to shove.
I'll just keep standing with it.
Fair enough. Ending your turn, Elleril, I believe. Yes, please, you're
Yeah.
up with Blade 2 on deck.
Yeah, I'll just make my way over to it and dagger.
Yep.
Elvish accuracy,
Mm-hmm.
24 the first.
Definitely hits.
Right, so I'll just take a attack on this one.
Yep.
So
My favorite thing about ghost rolling dice is whenever he does it, it's he does afterwards the sideways glance. He does it.
the D4.
Did we do-
The D4.
Every single time he makes me smile, just watch him drop down to look at his dice.
That's 6 from the weapon.
6 from the weapon.
Oh wait, no, that's a lie.
That's a lie.
That's the lie. Needs to recheck. Hang on, new angle.
10 from the weapon. 10 from the
10
weapon.
from the weapon.
And that's much better. Okay.
Hey, that's what we like to hear.
26.
26 beautiful. Not a problem. Good damage.
And then second attack.
Yep.
I'll do it offhand,
Yep.
just because it's easier to do. Elvish accuracy for 24.
24 definitely hits. AC 15, so easy days.
Bonk him for 4.
Bonk for 4. No
and
ways.
then I'll roll the attack for the second offhand.
Mm-hmm.
Elvish accuracy again. So that's 29.
Yeah.
So that's 8 points of extra
8
damage.
points of damage again.
Oh god, I'm
Good
just
round, sir.
constantly rolling. Then
Yes.
rate of time is 37.
Pumping damage into this thing, not a problem at all.
Okay, I'm done.
No ways. Ending your turn then, yeah?
Yeah.
Perfect. It is gonna, as you rushed over Elrond, done a shit ton of damage. It's going to go in its frenzy against you. Going to make its 3 attacks your way. Starting off with the vine, the grasping vine, is going to be a 18 to hit.
That's my armor class, but I'll react and shield.
Perfect, not a problem.
So
slams it enough so it doesn't get to grab against you.
No.
Your armor's at 23, sorry, perfect, okay.
Yeah.
So the second attack will then miss. The third, which is the bite, is a natural 20.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
That's okay.
So you take 2, 8, 16, 8 points of piercing damage. And I
Okay.
need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please, as once more one of these larvae try and infect you.
That is 19.
Passes. Again, this thing crawls very much similar to Lavender, goes inside your armor, crawls in your skin. You can feel it trying to like push through your closed mouth lip before, without time, it withers and dies inside your mask. You can feel these little like mandibles trying to open your lip before it was doing it. Ending its turn. Wash, you are now up with Lavender again on deck.
I'm gonna go to the other one.
It's clobbering time!
I'm going to smack it with smite.
Okay.
Just the first level for now. That is
Smack that.
a 21.
Definitely hits.
Okay. Where's my D6?
Excuse you, Joe.
There it is.
Rude boy.
Okay, so that's... Jeez, so that was max. 5. And then smite is 1d6 for
Beautiful.
me. Okay, that's... so that's 15 on the first one.
Beautiful. Okay.
And then... Fuck it. I'll take my second attack. Why not? That is a 19. Yeah,
19 definitely hits, yep.
Okay, yeah, fuck it. Smite level 1. Why not?
Smite this bitch.
That's another 8.
Smite her!
Jesus Christ.
Smite her!
And that's a 5. Fucking hell. So that was 17 on the second one.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic. Looking pretty damn hurt. This creature is.
Can I try punch it
Sure, fuck it, why
with my
not?
bonus?
The sad state of affair this creature is, yeah, let's punch this
Oh,
bastard.
okay. I rolled a 2. It's all right.
Cool, no problem. You don't punch it.
And that's my turn.
No problem. Lavender, you're up, and now this one you can finally shoot. As it is not on top of you at this point, if you'd like to shoot it. Beautiful. Please roll to hit this bastard of a creature. As it is writhing currently against Joel and Elril. Trying to break
18.
into their suits. That hits.
Mm. 13.
13 damage. Fantastic. Get in there. And we take your second shot. Beautiful. Roll again.
19.
Hits again.
14.
14. Oh, it's so rough. Good heavens. This creature's barely hanging on. Not from ending your turn, Lavender, or? Beautiful. And lastly, Falcoris, you are up.
Eldritch Blast.
I know it.
I am not joking. I am not joking.
Roll same dice again.
Oh no, that one moved.
No,
It was a
that's weird.
15 and a 16.
Jesus Christ.
Again,
Okay.
same exact rolls. What the fuck?
No need to roll damage, because I don't believe you anymore.
I'm sorry.
Take this. Like, how do you finish this creature off?
To be fair, I rolled a 1 and a 3 that time, so that was
Just
the
say that,
4
yeah.
plus 8. So
Turn off your teats. Turn off your aimbot.
I don't know what's going on with D20s. Hang on. I rolled a 13 there and a 2. Right. Okay.
Perfect. Fix them.
Right. So I would have done what, 12 points of damage there.
Yep. Easy. It had 4 hit points. Yeah.
So Falcoris not moving from the spot, still holding onto this fucking crank, just summoning the Eldritch Blast of energy, just the swords appearing each time and just firing into this thing. The last 2 will like strike it on its like shoulder-esque, and move it back to the edge, and then the second one will just pierce it and just send it right into the wall at the other side, and then bounce off and fall into the abyss below.
And as it falls in, as the second shot that knocks over the edge hits into it, you watch as again the chest opens up as these larvae things just spill out again once more onto the platform before with a stumble and falls down into the depths below.
Freedom.
He's not called it yet.
And we're out of initiative.
Oh, okay. I was like, and the third and the fourth one are where?
They're already
Joel.
in your signal.
Ah.
Joel, do you still know the mending spell?
Sure.
It's probably best you fix everyone's tips. They got punctured.
It's a cantrip, isn't it? Mending.
It is a cantrip, yeah.
That's a
So
cantrip.
just in case, I'm not going to burn like 50 spell slots.
It's just a cantrip, yeah.
No.
So again, thematically, it's not going to heal any hit points you guys sustain, but any of these puncture wounds that these larvae are getting in, you can patch up with a couple of applications of mending.
I will mend. The big mender.
I think this suits.
Fuck, always look, you're on the itch to say something.
Oh no, of course, just be like, I'm fine. They didn't get me, but do you want me to continue?
Yeah, it's probably for the best.
And I'll let go of the crank and just we plummet death.
Just it comes up, Pixels, you died from the screen.
No, of course, we'll start lowering us again.
No worries. Ding, 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 ding. You guys begin to descend once more, down, 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 until finally
Deeper underground.
Exactly. Until finally the lift comes down, and with a clunk, because you don't know where the bottom is, but until finally you hit a ground and you slam in, and as you guys look, you can see there is currently a squashed creature with two large metal arrows sticking out of it on the ground just now. That lift has landed upon. Lavender, you can get all your arrows back from these things. These arrows don't break. Designed to be near enough indestructible.
Fucking work.
When
Yep.
Falcoris is going to pick up one of the deceased larvae type thing, and just like put it in his pack.
Don't eat it for later.
No, I'm saving it for later so people can study it. But yeah, he would just put it in a pack and just be like, you know, somebody else can have a look at these.
Sounds good. Down here, you can see before you, now that you've descended all the way down into this place, what you see before you is a dark, I was going to say mammoth, that's not true, natural looking tunnel of sorts that only goes in one direction. You can see that where it is going, for lack of a better term, seaside, where the waterfall is behind you, is all completely caved in. Because of this waterfall that's come down from the ocean, you can see a river-esque sort of thing has been cut through into the soft mud beneath it. Excuse me. This tunnel just goes down, unlit, deeper and deeper into an underground area. You can see thick roots from trees or other plant life. You can see hanging moss and vine. And it is already getting humid in here.
One pass on the way. Sucks for those of us with an ass, I guess.
You don't have an ass in real life, yet alone in D&D. But as you're looking around, you can see again, these walls are a mix of just stone, strong stone, and compact clay and mud.
No other like fungi, no.
There's plenty of fungus down here still.
Okay.
And I mean plenty of this coral-like fan fungus.
Again, different colors. What's the?
It's that same sickly yellowish greeny tint that was on the surface.
Right,
And
okay.
again, as you sort of come down here, very key thing I forgot to say. Whereas when you're upside on the surface, you could see the spores if you looked. Here, there's perpetual haze of them. The air is thick with these things. that hang in the air.
All right, we need to move. I don't know how much these suits can keep this out. It's getting thick and heavy in here. Find out where the fuck this goes and what it leads to.
Onwards.
That's it. Onwards and downwards. You begin to push further in them, stepping forth into this new chamber. And you go down, excuse me, following where this river has cut through. I say river, you know, it is a river now, effectively. We're going to call it that. Has cut through. As you guys are going along, can I get you to make an investigation check, please?
Investigation?
Please.
Can I swap it for perception?
No.
No. Sorry, Mavi.
My rolls have finally run out.
Oh,
No. Of course, we'll go around.
6.
6. Wash.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Elleril. You're muted, sorry, buddy.
Sorry, 18.
18. Joel.
3.
3. And Lavender.
13.
13. Definitely the first person that would recognize this, and pretty quickly as well, would be Wash, quickly followed by Elleril. You guys are probably the first people to come down here. Of late. As you guys are creeping through, I say that, are you guys moving stealthily or are you just walking?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
actually.
Always like to, you know me.
I mean,
Probably-
I think anything would have heard us after that commotion, so
yeah, I was going to say the
Wolf's
same
just
thing.
walking normally.
Like, we made quite a lot of noise. The elevator made a lot of noise as well, so we may as well just kind of get moving.
Yeah. As you guys are going, then, not.
Yeah, can I still try and hide as I'm
Sure.
keeping place?
Yeah, you can make a wee bit. You can make a stealth check, certainly.
Using the stores with my mask of the wild. That's sorry.
30. Easily enough. Easily enough. At some point, you guys lose Elleril in the haze of Spore.
30?
30. Yeah.
Fucking disappeared in the
17
next
on the die,
campaign.
just plus 13, yeah.
There is the next campaign, Andy. Still being an optimist. You,
Damn it.
you
Finds himself in there somewhere.
pushing through, walking down along. And as I say, you guys, as Wash picked up from LOL as well, you guys are the first people down here of late. What you do see, and it doesn't take you long, maybe you're only about a couple minutes of walking, before you start to see what appear to be drag marks. Thick, heavy drag marks. Two little lines next to each other. And as you look a little bit past them, you can see what looks very similar to one of the metal suits that you're wearing, laying on the ground face down.
Okay. Sorry, was that all of us or was just about Wash?
You all see this. You all see this. One of the metal suits was similar to what you guys are wearing, but from the Death March. One of those suits laying face down on the ground.
Falcoris will use his like boot essentially to move the body to start checking it for attack marks, claw marks, swords, you know, any sort of damage that tells him how the fuck this person is just.
You don't see any sword marks, but you do see plenty of marks that you watch Joel mend on the lift. A lot of puncture wounds, a lot of fell scratching against the armor. But what you really catches your eye as you sort of look around where your visors are, the visor has been completely smashed away, and it is hollow inside. And there are shards of glass where this visor has been smashed that are soaked in blood. Can I get you to make probably an investigation, even a medicine check, I would say, on this one? Anybody's welcome to do so.
Do you want to just
What check, sorry?
investigation or medicine?
Investigation or medicine. I'll let you guys pick
I'll
if you guys...
go investigation.
Ah, this is my specialty.
tell.
Of course.
16.
16. Did you roll Wash or... No, Joel?
28, bitch.
28. Anybody else roll for that or...
I got 19 for investigation.
19. Joel, you can realize something very, very, very disturbing. You think, no, you know that when this visor was smashed in, the human within was then pulled through the gap that was left.
Oh shit!
I will relay that to the
You look at
party.
your friends. You look at the gap that your friends have. Lavender and Ella are probably the smallest frames. That's a squeeze, a pull, and a rip. But as you look inside, the whole body is missing from this thing.
I will
Imagine trying to push yourself through like one of those airplane windows. It's fixed, but not quite as big as an airplane window, a little bit smaller. The body inside was forced through a gap of that size, and it's made a mess.
Just kind of nod towards the others. That's gonna suck for you. And then, I suppose, keep going.
Because I did do an investigation.
Investigation checks. This might answer your question. What you do see is going from the face area of where this helmet is, or this whole body is this suit. You can see a mismatch of footprints, and these things you sort of can quickly marry up. They look this weird, like stompy prints that look kind of similar to the creature you just fought, so you can associate those footprints to that. But you do see that coming from the suit are two human-like footprints that leave the suit.
My question was, I want to look at the suit and see what kind of tools, if there's anything that pertains of what they were down there for. Is there like scraping tools to scrape off the fungus? Is there like a battle tools? Are they going down there to fight? Are they going down there to scavenge? Are they going down there to, you know what I mean? Like what's can Falcoris pick that up?
Yes, certainly. With your investigation, you realize this person has nothing on them that is equipping them for a deep dive or an exploration. And thinking back to what the note said, you think this might be one of the people that just was trapped when the sinkhole opened.
Right.
This person didn't want to be down here.
Okay. Oh.
They just met an unfortunate end.
Oh, well, of course, so just like...
There's another body somewhere. Well, another suit down here, maybe. Definitely.
Yeah. So she should be like, shoot, where you go? And we've got to get going. We don't know what time limit we've got on these things.
As you say that, 10 minutes of action remaining.
Oh,
appears.
shit. We've got 10 minutes.
Self-destruct in 9.
No. What? Turn off. Jarvis, what the fuck?
Did you say accelerate self-destruct procedures? Stanley, sir. But yeah.
Turn it off. Playing songs by Coldplay.
You guys leave this scene behind, this grisly scene, and move further away. You guys, at some point, again, those who would say you don't, I think you guys all at this point have dark vision, basically. So yeah, that's fine. I was gonna say you might need to start getting torches, but you guys can see. You guys are good. You walk through, getting deeper and deeper, and you do realize you are descending. This is going down, not at the steepest decline in the world, but it is noticeable that you guys are going down into the earth. Excuse me. And you walk for 5, 10, 15 minutes, half an hour, and this tunnel just keeps going and going and going. Snakes and winds. It never ever at any point deviates into the pathways that stick off. It's just a singular tunnel of sorts. Until you do get to a scene, a bit of a unique one. It's not an opening or anything else like that, so it's still just in this tunnel, which I should probably say for your context, well, this tunnel is a wide tunnel. It's give or take about 40 feet wide for the most part. Obviously, it gets a little bit narrower, wider.
I have a question, DM.
Yeah.
As we are walking, obviously, you're saying that it's like an hour or so, like we've been walking and stuff. Noticing that it's snakes, can Falcor see if this is the same diameter that's moving? As in, is this a creature that's burrowed this out? Or is this a natural cave system? Is this, built out?
Nature check.
Oof. Okay. Nature's not going to be good for me, but sure. -1. Let's go. 12.
12. You feel confident enough. The way that it goes from 40 feet to 45 to 30, this thing here, you think, no, it probably hasn't been like one big like worm creature for argument's sake making this. You do think this is more natural than animalistic or man-made, for lack of a better term. But what you do see is as you come up to, like I say, it doesn't open up anything. It's just one of the wider sections of this tunnel. You see that all of a sudden, you can see from a distance, I should say, but as you're coming up to it, the fungus here, these fans, get thicker in mass until finally you see that they start to form a shape. They're becoming, instead of one individual fan along the walls and ceiling, but they're starting to interlock and become one big thing. And off in the distance, maybe about, I don't know, let's say about 35 feet for you guys right now, you can start to see they begin to come in and almost make like a fan wall of sorts, blocking your path.
I like the visual of that.
Can I lockpick the fan?
Sure. No. As you do it. No, you don't lockpick the fan. No, unfortunately.
So is it
God don't work like that.
Completely sealed off, or is there any
Completely
gaps
sealed
at the top
off.
or anything like
Best you can tell, I mean, you can make an investigation check, but best you can tell initially, there is no gap per se.
that? Investigation 14.
14, yeah, there isn't a gap you can see. This thing is like, these fans have interlocked themselves tight into one solid mass, going from ceiling to wall to floor.
There's going to be the puzzle that's not supposed to be a puzzle, but we're going to spend like 2 hours trying to get through it. And like, we go to, there's a big sign saying open here, and we're just completely missing it.
Nah, because Falcoris is going to summon there, he'll just blast his fucking way through this.
So I started blasting.
Well, hold on. Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
We'll have to try and light one of the torches and see if it's affected by fire.
You certainly do it. You light one of the torches.
In case the spores catch fire.
And yeah, the whole room goes nuclear.
It's like flour in a room.
Thankfully not, no. But unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, the fan doesn't react to heat in a negative way or a positive way, depending on your perspective.
So
Has to react to something.
that's a 19
So
to
we're
hit
just gonna
and a 23
reach
to
and
hit.
Both hit.
Let's see what damage I do. 17 points of damage, force damage.
17, yep. Perfect. Force damage is even better, yep. You smash through it. Well, not smash through it, sorry, but one, your first Eldritch Blast strikes against the fan wall. The second one punches a little hole through it. In the middle, look, about chest height to you, obviously. Punches a hole through the fan.
Of course, we'll look through the hole to see what's on the other side.
What you see, again, the similar thing where the walls and ceiling matching the other side as well. These fans are interlocked and they slowly become individual things again. And the tunnel goes forth. But you see, in the middle of the room, suspended in midair by these fans, is a second suit.
I'm liking where this go. I love that shit. Sorry.
The second Death March suit is suspended in midair, being held by these fans.
So fuck course, looking through the hole, which is like, well,
It's about 15 feet from you.
I found the second guy. He's through there, and I'll
From
step
here
back.
as well, you can see as well, just point of reference, same sort of situation. It's covered in scratch marks, and the visor is smashed.
Yeah, same deal. He's been sucked out, not in a good way. And I'll fire more. I'll fire a couple more Eldritch Blasts to open up a bigger hole for us.
Smithereens is definitely the worst way to be blown. I'll say save. That's roll all the time. I'll say it takes you probably a good solid minute, 2 minutes of just blasting holes after hole after hole, but eventually do make a back gap where you guys can get comfortably through and have to squeeze.
Before we step through, I will say this seems to be intentionally blocked off. There's a mind behind this. And
Any mine carts?
no,
Joe,
not
you look up and
minder. D on the end, not a mine court. Anyway,
Remember, Joel, you got to enunciate.
Well, forgive me for having a proper accent.
But you guys step through, and again, you see this body blocking you. Not blocking you, but you can, like, again, it's almost like these, like, thick webways, so you can, like, you know, run through a laser light sort of situation, navigate through them, and get past the body if you want to, or you can break it down, but you can get past. It's going to take a little bit of...
When you say it's
maneuvering.
suspended, is it like vines that come down, or is it like just...
It is just these fans, but more of a sort of like tubular mass sort of thing, of the same
Right.
material these fans are made of, that look like come tubes and are grown into and onto the suit, holding it in place from both ceiling, floor, and sides.
And it doesn't seem like there's a body in there.
You can have a little peeky poo, and there's nothing in there. Again, you see same thing: smashed glass on the floor and on the inside of the suit, and the glass is blooded to heck.
I think we leave that there. I think we don't touch that. Not now.
I don't think we should touch anything that we don't need to.
And then I'll look around the room for the next point of where we're kind of going.
You can, I say, it's begin to like climb through these tubes. If you want to start breaking them, you can climb through these gaps that the solid fungus left behind. As you're doing this, one by one, navigating through, Wash, in your head, you hear something, and it's only a voice that comes in, and it tickles a back part of your brain that you've never felt be activated before, for lack of a better term.
Say less.
Okay. I don't know what to do.
Joel's getting flashbacks to the Raven Queen.
Yeah, this feels weird. Can I like tap into it?
Yeah. You tap into it. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, motherfucker. Motherfucker, something's gonna make me rage. Okay, that was good. Wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Thank you for choosing my proficiency.
You're welcome, son.
It's the first time ever.
Aren't I just nice?
I know.
Let's see. A dirty 20, you say? Okay.
Yes. It's not enough.
You... you fool. It was 21 the DC the whole time. You, as you say, tap into this energy, this tingle in the back, and you're used to feeling like, you know, extra planar, for lack of a better term, sensations, external body sensations through your beliefs when you cast Bless earlier, you know, your aura of magic. You're used to external feelings and internal ones as well. But this is different. And as you sort of say, you focus in and almost meditate on that. You hold on to that sensation that's going in the back of your skull right now. And suddenly, violent flashes crash through your mind. You're killing your friends. You're seeing your friends kill each other. You're back as a young self. And these flashes punch you so hard. But then it breaks through, and you're in a wet underground cavern. The edges of your visions are so hazy and foggy, you can't make out the sides. But what you do see in front of you is a mountainous mass of stuff. Mushroom, fungus, undulating and pulsing things that squidge and squelch, and it's undulating under its own mass. It's shaking, it's vibrating, it's rotting before you while simultaneously healing itself. These little larvae that you saw before crawl all over this creature, and it sees you looking at it right now. You can't see eyes in it, but it sees you. And the vision ends, and you're back in the room.
And this thing is giant.
It's pretty
like
damn big.
Massive crap, basically.
Pretty big.
Let's keep going.
I'm thinking of how to say it. I'll stop the party. Because I've like, I don't know, I'm like leaning against a wall all of a sudden.
Yep.
Whoever's leading this, I think I just seen it.
Where? Falcor's what?
I think it was like when I was here as a kid. Something was just, it was the same feeling, but it didn't take hold this time. I just tapped straight through it, and I just stared at this monstrosity, this pile of, I don't know what it was, if I'm honest. Can't be of this plane. There's no possible way that something that grotesque is of this plane, but it knows we're here. It's entirely aware we're here, and we know it's here as well. But whatever it is huge.
All right. Well, do you think this is the cause of all this?
It has to be. With the ability to sit there and try and tap into my mind.
Do you
it has to be it has to be what's controlling everything.
do you think there's an entity in it, and grown fungi from it, or do you think the fungi itself is its own entity?
I think this is the host of it all. The first one, the hive mind per se.
Wash, I'm going to interrupt you. I have just sent you a DM there.
Oh boy.
And I don't want to do this on stream because there's reasons. If you want me to type out normally, let me know.
No, that's fine. I get it. I like the effect. That was nice.
But as you and Falcor are having this conversation, that crashes in your head.
DM question. Just
Yes,
before Wash goes fucking psycho on us. You said it's humid in here, yeah? Still humid? Still very humid? Like, really?
Humid, yeah. It is sweaty.
Alright, okay. Good to know. Well, Wash, if you're going to kill us, go for it.
Thanks. You first, yeah? No, I'm kidding. Like, is it, like, still as painful as before, or is it more like I just hear the voice?
The pain has ended. It is just the voice you hear this time.
Okay. I also have a question.
Certainly.
Is it the same voice I heard when I left?
Make an intelligence check, or history check, sorry.
Oh, that was shit. That was 3.
Unclear. You don't know.
Yep. That would have been a bit too easy, wouldn't it?
There's too much going on in your mind right now to really focus in and remember if it was. There's points where you think it was, and the points you're not. You just don't know. You can't be certain.
I'll just wince, essentially. Kind of. It's like a nasty sort of like, that person's talking.
Yeah. Ew. You're doing that thing again?
It's still talking to me in my head.
What's it saying?
That's taunting. It's asking us to come deeper.
Randy
Hey, yo.
little thing, isn't it?
Yeah, yo.
Ew.
Is it like almost like a cacophony of voices, or is it like one?
It's like that bassy voice it did just there, but there are then like little splinters of. Yeah, cacophony is the right word for it, but there's one primary voice and little ones that skirt around it like fairies dancing.
Yeah, okay. It's... I don't know what the fuck this is, but it's not normal. It's not natural. I've never heard of a creature being able to do this.
Well, it's our target then. So do we continue or do we back off and fight another day?
I don't think it matters. It knows we're here and it will know. If it's remembered me from before, it means that it can follow me wherever I am. It's probably the reason why I've always thought this place is vile.
Then we carry on and we finish this, one way or another.
It seems to want to do the same.
Do you know the way, or...
Did I get a sense of direction?
Straight ahead.
Straight ahead.
Let's go.
I don't
Why
like
is you-
this.
Sorry, 2 seconds. You guys begin to push ahead further deep, going down past this body now. You've completely left it behind you. This other body. And again, same as before, you do see these many footprints of these creatures, these vine-like creatures that you fought on the left. And then again, 2 humanoid footprints that leave the suit, heading in the same direction that you were heading. They
Wait,
do
so-
eventually taper out. Hmm?
Human footprints that has walked. Right. Okay.
Yep,
So they've been under its
human
control.
Footprints,
Okay.
bare human feet. Seas have walked away from both these suits.
Your Chris, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm assuming it would be. It's just made more of those walkers.
Yeah.
Matt, can I like take a look at the kind of the gate? Do the footsteps look highly functioning, or they kind of look like it's being dragged? You know.
Make a investigation check, I'd say, please.
I'm so glad I have expertise in investigation. It's 16.
16.
And rolling
Uh,
dog shit of investigation check all night.
Whoever this person is, they're not being dragged. And that's clear enough for the footprints themselves. When they do become solo, they emerge out of the massive swirling footprints that are around. They solo walk out. They very much resemble the gait of someone that is drunk, is the best you can sort of word it. But they are staggered from side to side. 1 minute it's like shallower footprints, the next they're taking a big stepping lunge to one side, and you can probably in your head picture them grabbing the wall as they did that. You can then see maybe they drag their hand across the wall and then push themselves off and try to walk solo again. It very much resembles someone drunk, is how these footprints look, is your initial impression. Also, and I don't know if you saw, I sent you another little message there. I'm teasing with you, boy. But you guys
Fucking
begin.
X.
The
Doesn't
EX.
fuck off.
You guys begin to descend deeper once more into the chambers or tunnels beneath you. You walk again for another couple of hours, probably. Eventually, the footprints. Actually, that's a complete lie. There's something more interesting that happens beforehand. You do see, especially you, Elrol, looking at these footprints now that you've sort of seen a second track and studying them and where they are. After about 10 minutes of you walking through, they just end. Mid-step, it looks like, they just seem to vanish.
I was gonna say,
I look up at the ceiling.
Nothing of interest.
check for minecarts.
Haze, you see the individual fans. You see a minecart falling. But you don't see anything above you that would cause alarm.
What about on the walls?
Nah, you bastard. Now that's no, same thing. Nothing that would indicate anything untoward to what you're currently seeing. The only thing that indicates something unusual is these footprints just stopping.
Someone's just fallen in a pond in the background.
I don't know what it's for, so this is like an underground river, so I'm guessing it's supposed to be rocks falling into the water, but that's fine. But yeah, you see Jesus behind drowning.
Help!
Finally.
I forgot to walk on water.
I was just saying, I thought you can walk on water.
Just trips and breaks his nose in the ocean. Ah, fuck!
Just forgot concentration.
Hang on a minute. What would happen if you
Right.
put Jesus in like a glass box and slowly filled it with water? Would he float to the surface and get crushed against the glass, or would he sink?
Let's leave these questions for another day, brother mine.
Moving on.
It's a good question.
That's a good question, no? That is, but we'll ask Jesus when we
I
see
said,
him.
would he get crushed, or would he eventually reach the point where the water then goes over him and then he sinks? It's like, what would a room full of just mirrors look like? Because mirrors only reflect. If you had a room entirely made of mirrors, what would that look like?
Anyway, Elrol. We'll answer your philosophical questions later, brother mine.
Probably won't be fruitful at all, but see just where the the footsteps are last thing, can I just swipe with my dagger?
Yeah, and you
And
don't
just
cut anything. There's no resistance.
Okay. Just in case it was invisible. I was thinking.
Yep. Sickin' boys.
Yeah. I'll probably just move on from it then.
No worries. You guys just watch Elbow swipe the air and then keep walking. Still got it.
Larue?
Jesus is falling in the water again, just to point it out, like no one saved him yet.
He got out of the water and then immediately fell back in.
Got algae.
Edge is slippy. Jesus.
The footsteps to just stop.
Once this is pointed out, you'll see these footprints just midway through a step just end.
Is there footprints of these things, vine creatures, or anything else come up to it, like or close by? On
Nope.
There's no little slug trails.
No slug trails either. No, actually, no.
interesting.
Yeah, that was my idea.
It was a good idea. I really like that one.
Yeah, I
should
thought they
have
would
written
have
it
like.
No.
I thought they would have like spread basically.
Not sure. We've not got a lot of time to contemplate.
Yeah.
Let's carry on and fucking beat this fuck out the ground.
I'm sure we'll find out what happened eventually.
If only the DM was that kind. That's gonna leave you hanging in this mystery forever. But no, going back on track then, as you guys now walk past these mystery footfalls. Again, as I say, it takes you maybe even an hour or 2 hours at this point, and it is getting uncomfortably hot and humid now. It's getting to that point now you wish you were in a cooler environment, that you weren't stuck in a suit, that there was a breeze. It is getting mega itchy and uncomfortable in these suits now. Joe, thank fuck you didn't have skin.
Weird thing to be thankful for.
Odd flex, but okay.
Literally.
His soul's just cooking alive inside his whole
You can still feel the heat though. You do know it is hot and uncomfortable. Because you don't sweat, it's not as bad for you, but you can still tell.
My ass is not swampy.
It is not a swampy ass, it is just ass.
The only ass I've got is the artificial one.
You get to the point where all of a sudden it does start to... You can see it's a very steep descent all of a sudden. This tunnel does begin to dip down at a steeper incline, and you can hear the water that's been following you down this hallway, this river from the ocean, accelerate as it seems to, well, gravity does its thing. It picks up the water's speed. And you can hear it then go into a waterfall.
Alright, well.
So what's the plan, gentlemen and woman?
Any easy way down, like we potentially scale the cliff, or is there someone been here before us?
You take a little peeky poo over the edge, and you can't see any like climbing equipment, any pitons or rope or anything else like that. What you do
You can see the
I should say,
bottom, right?
you can see the bottom. It's about 50 feet below you.
That's right.
And it is at this point what is obviously a flooded room, where this water has been slowly gathering since the sinkhole opened and has started to flood out what this chamber is. Yeah. As evident by the water, as the water that you heard splashing there. It
I
is
was
just
just me throwing Jesus off so I could test how deep it goes.
You do the old school trick of throw a stone with light on it, if you want to.
Just put light on Jesus.
About 5 foot deep.
And it's a straight drop.
Yep, the tunnel just seems to end, but not like straight, but a jaggedy drop sort of thing, a natural rod drop. And it gets about 50 feet down, and you reckon the water is about 5 foot deep.
Is the wall like wet?
Slick, yeah.
I say we just try and climb, and if
Can I
one of us
can
falls-
I carry people with my wings without
In
Like,
these
what-
suits, probably not.
So what are the rules around that?
I'd say these suits, unfortunately, not. If you guys weren't armored up, I would argue the point, but your friends are far too heavy now.
Right, okay.
This armored form.
When Joel
Just wanted
picks
to
up,
check.
don't be a bitch.
I will push you off this cliff.
You can try.
Bring it, bro. You go, I go, bro.
See the fungal stems and stuff like that. How thick are they in here?
Right now, you see all these fans. They're the normal, about half-inch thick, and then they're normal fan cells. But you do see some thicker tubes. They are maybe, I don't know, whatever that is, thick.
That wouldn't support our weight.
What are the rules around falling into water?
Just fall, mate.
No fall
Like-
damage?
There will be a bit of fall damage, yeah.
Even from 50 meters? Wow.
Well, it's anything after 10 foot, you take damage.
Yeah, but if is that into water then?
It's only
'Cause
5 foot of water though.
yeah, true.
Like that's that's
Lewis,
like
do the math.
for all of us.
Sorry, what was the math? What were the numbers?
5 feet of water and it's a 50 feet drop.
You'll die.
Cannot survive that.
I don't need to do the math, but I can do it quickly if you want.
Damn it.
I say we just climb.
There
One
are
of the
plenty of
balls.
janky crops and that sort of stuff, as Ella was probably going to point out, that you can try and climb down.
Anyone falls, I'll cast Featherfall, and we all drop. Please do not. I'd rather
You
not.
just said that. I was like, if anyone falls, you're a bitch. That's the only thing I could think you were going to say.
I mean, no, you're not. You're not living. No. It's about 40 miles an hour you'd impact at,
Okay.
and considering you're wearing really heavy armor, you're definitely not surviving that.
You guys can start to climb then instead of having to.
Well,
wait.
I'll turn to Elro and say, if you've got this spell and you're confident in it, then let's take a leap of faith.
My only concern is that I'm not too confident I'll be able to cast any other magic after this.
You've always been the one with daggers, and do you need magic?
Maybe if there's a 100-foot drop later on.
Wait, could I gauge how far away we are?
From
The creature.
No, you're not getting. It's not sending you any signals anymore.
Yeah. Bitch, talk to me.
Nuh-uh.
Then we try and climb.
Again, if one of us falls, I'll just cast a spell on everyone, and we all drop. All the time.
Joel's just gonna jump off, and use his wings, just. Well, everyone goes to the cliff. Joel's just gonna walk off the edge.
Your wings last for a day, do they, or?
No, they well, it depends which one we're using. Whether you're using the one from my domain or the ones you gave me.
What's the main one?
You said the ones from your suit.
The domain one. Well, it's because like, I think it's because he already gave me
Flavor
wings,
text.
but then I chose Twilight Domain when I
Yeah, so the
rebranded,
Twilight
and that
Domain,
also
yes.
gives me ability to
So
fly.
it'd be from your domain then, yeah, because we had to then basically flavor text it to make.
So
Joel
that
not a
was
monster.
they last 1 minute, but I can recast it a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus,
Cool. So yeah,
and I
can
get
recast that one
and
then.
you regain all expended use when you finish your rest. So we've not rest, but you know.
Hello, cat.
Yes. Stream,
Who's this?
everybody, meet Enzo.
Hello, Enzo.
And so
As in
Enzo,
the
say hi.
inventor of Ferrari.
this is a good omen,
This is a good omen.
Give the cat.
an auspicious day.
You want to roll dice for me? Yeah.
So Joel, you can recast your wings, which lasts a minute. And again, you just like glide off the edge into
Yeah.
the water.
Basically,
Again, this water is fresh from the ocean, and it is cool and crisp against the hot and humid room. But the rest of you can either make I'll be generous. You can say make athletics or acrobatics checks to try and negotiate down this rock face.
I have a
Athletics,
claim.
please.
Oh, you go, sorry, level?
I've got climbing speed.
Perfect. Not a problem.
Enzo's trying to sit in my dice tray. Oh no, yes,
Beautiful.
sitting in my dice tray. Oh well,
Beautiful. Just roll dice on top of his head, it's fine.
He's blessing the dice.
Yep, he has blessed the dice.
eating the dice.
So,
Um,
Falcoris, have you rolled the dice yet, or are you still
Yes, I
fighting
have.
Enzo?
What am I rolling? Sorry.
Athletics or acrobatics to climb down.
It'll be athletics for me. So that is 23.
Perfect. Washington,
22.
Elril,
26.
and Lavender.
23.
Well done, guys. That was very good rolls. Well done. As you easily, without having to burn a spell slot, negotiate down those rock faces. There's no even instances of having like minor accidents. You all just quite successfully taking your time, being careful in your suits, make your way down until you all feel. Well, you don't feel because again you're in the suits, but you know the water now comes up 5 feet against you guys, up to your chests, or lower stomachs, depending how tall you all are.
PSA.
Oh,
Enzo
sure.
just rolled a 17.
Nice.
Anyway, he just
You want me to
batted
save
it.
that for you? So that's the
Champion.
creatures, one of the creatures dice now. Thank you. An Enzo roll.
Anyway, sorry. Yeah.
No worries. But yes, you guys now all in this water. Again, 5 or 6 up to your chest and sternum, depending how tall or short you may be. This 5 foot deep puddle, or pool, I should say. It's a proper pool of water. And looking around you, you can't immediately see a way out.
Oh, we're gonna have to swim down, aren't we?
Well, it'll be less of a swim and more of a sink.
Yeah, but the problem is swimming up.
Is the haze still in this room? He just rolled another 17.
Yes. The
Oh.
haze is, your protects are broken. The haze is still in this room, yes.
He rolled a 6 that time.
Does the haze go underwater?
You duck your head underwater. No, it doesn't.
Okay, that's unique.
Question, point of interest, as you sort of dunk your head underwater to see if the haze goes under, your helmet doesn't fill up with water at all.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's fine then. Anybody got any water spells? Just wondering.
I mean, can I test this? Can I just like, sit down on the floor so it's underwater?
Yeah. You exactly do that, and you wait a generous amount of time, and you don't feel any water leaking inside.
I get the impression I could probably breathe for a little while like this.
You can breathe for a little bit. You get the feeling that you are going to be on a limited supply of air, but
Yeah.
it's going to be different longer than you holding your breath.
Yeah. I'll re-emerge and relay that to them.
As you re-emerge, you all hear Ellerill's suit as it fills itself up with air again.
We can similarly survive underwater for a little while with these.
Oh, handy fucking dandy.
Obviously, air needs to make its way through. We won't have any more air while we're underwater, but it's better than holding our breath.
Right, well,
Regards to the doctor, he made good suits.
We really did think about everything, didn't we? Can I go under again, see if I can see a continuation of this passageway?
As you begin to duck your way under and look around, it takes you a little minute, and this room is quite a wide room. It's not the tallest room, well, it's 50 feet up sort of thing, if not taller actually. But you do eventually, in this wide room, find another tunnel. Off, like, if you look at where the tunnel was, is your north, your left-hand side would be another tunnel, and it is almost not a straight drop, but again, a very steep decline again. And again, for point of reference, you don't see any... well, that's like, you see very few and far between fans. But you don't
And,
see any haze of the spores.
Can I see any air pockets further down the lane or anything like that?
Right
from
here,
where
you
I
don't
was?
see anything. From this perspective, you don't see anything. You're gathering right now, what you can see up to before it sort of bends away is about 40 feet down, but you can't see any air pockets.
So just to clarify,
this
we're going to
point.
have to swim. There's no... no other way in this room.
Not that you can tell.
Well, if there's literally no other way, we don't really have a choice.
All right, and Falgoris will literally dive in and start swimming.
As the Pacific Rim, as the Pacific Rim theme tune starts playing, as your Jaeger selves go down into the water beneath, you guys do look at that Russian Jaeger that gets absolutely pummeled by the gorilla one. You guys do descend deeper and deeper. You hit this 40-foot mark, and you can see the tunnel takes a sharp turn to the right. You follow suit. It goes.
Can I just correct me if I'm wrong? I want to message everyone.
Yep.
As well, we're underwater, but remind them that the docks are. He walked underwater for over an hour, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just.
Let's just hope these
Message
suits are
them
the
like that.
exact same then.
Yeah.
That's a good point, actually. Yeah. You begin to walk, and thankfully you don't have to walk for an hour. You follow the snaking passageway, which does go from the right-hand turn you're on straight, then it goes left, right, up and down a little bit more until finally you start to see as it goes to rise up a little bit on a gentle incline. You start to see. I was going to say waves, but the surface water above you being affected by droplets from the ceiling above. Before finally, one by one, like Jaegers and Kaiju themselves, come emerging out the water. The triumphant do-do-do-do-do-do the Pacific Rim theme tune tapers out as you all make it to the next room. Maybe spent about between 7 to 8 minutes underwater in this passageway. And again, as one by one you come out, all your suits begin to refill themselves. But as you walk in this room once more, you do take a second to look around. You can see again, now that you guys aren't submerged, or the chamber isn't submerged, these fans immediately, as if, hug the walls. The spores hang thick in the air.
And
And it is humid as all hell.
is there a way forward? Like, is there a tunnel that we can follow?
There is definitely a tunnel that you can now follow again. Very much in the same sort of fashion what you've been walking through prior to the
If he wants us to come deeper, it'd be nice if he didn't have to make us walk this fucking far. Right. Sword out, and I'll summon the sword. And then I will continue moving forward.
Not a problem at all. You guys all begin to push forward again, following. Can I get a investigation check again, please?
Damn it, no perception.
No.
Damn it.
So all investigation.
Yes, please.
What if I don't want to?
Well, tough.
Well,
That
yeah,
was
it is
good.
tough apparently. So
I'm rolling good today.
Round. Lavender.
Investigation.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that one.
Nat 1. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. Joel.
discount me as well.
Nat 1. Beautiful.
No, 2.
Oh my
To
god!
3.
Whoa! No way! A 2?
Elleril.
27.
Wash.
18.
And lastly, Falcoris.
I'm cursed by the cat. I am a 6.
El Enzo will have his revenge. So really, Joel and Wash only. As you guys step out of this water and begin to make way down the tunnel, you don't walk down far at all. Maybe 10 foot, if that. Before you got the two of you stop as you see something. Especially Ella will take. I'm gonna guess they will take keen note of this, which the dice can't reflect as well. You see 2 humanoid footprints that seem to come out of nowhere, face each other in the middle of this room. One tells a story of a pacing around a little bit, but they don't disappear. Well, they just disappear. They don't walk down further where you've come or where you're going. They just seem to appear from the walls facing each other. One seems to pace around before they disappear again.
Seems we found our friends.
And do the walls look particularly thick with the fungus?
As they always have been, the same sort of, levels of fungi.
He's a fun guy.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time. I'm surprised we got this far into it, to be brutally honest.
Doesn't leave much room left for any other jokes, though.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
That was actually quite good, to be fair.
So does it? Would I get the impression that maybe, like, they came out from the wall, essentially? I'm thinking, yeah.
Kind of looks like that.
Yeah. These creatures may be able to move
Not being rent.
through the fungus.
He's in the walls.
He's in the goddamn
wall.
So,
Question: has anyone invented nukes yet?
Unfortunately not, no. The
Creation probably has.
Creed is probably onto it, yep.
They're probably like nearly at the atom bomb.
Napalm? We got that yet?
Definitely napalm.
Right.
I think paladins can do that for free.
Create a ton of that, and I'm just going to burn this whole place down.
we should have got that dragon to
Recharge.
charge the boomstick again.
I don't think. Well, we tested the fire. I personally, this is out of matter because I wouldn't know. I think cold is the way to go with this.
And I've got a plan.
Mushroom are one or two ways. They're either weak to heat or they're terrible with the cold.
I've got a plan for that if the cold works. But Falcor, so just be looking at these, like, because I presume Ella will point them out. Just be like, right, people walking into walls is kind of freaky. Probably come against us when we do fight. So keep an eye out when we are fighting for him to merging out of walls. But unfortunately, we've not got much to go by right now. I think we have to keep moving.
Hold on. The walking out of walls part is freaky, but the people made of insects and worms and shit ain't freaky?
Oren, I'll be honest with you, I've seen a lot of shit, and I don't know what's freaky and what's not anymore. Everything's just fucked. It's all fucked.
Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
I have a feeling that we're being watched the whole time go through this.
Just like, oh yeah, no, we have.
It wouldn't surprise me if
Fucking bastards
we
been
tried
watching
making
through
this
my eyes.
this way. If all of a sudden there's more enemies and we need to fight our way through.
Oh,
I have a feeling it's letting us through.
yeah.
So will it let us out?
Yeah, it wants a fight.
I wish it keep moving.
Yeah. Walk and talk, let's move.
Walk and talk. You guys do exactly that. You start moving forward once again, once more. Now, as you do, I'm trying to find the ambient spoil because I realize I fucked up. The river isn't there anymore, so ignore that sound effect. I'm just trying to find one that isn't there anymore. There we go.
Summoned it.
God damn it, Jesus, man. You're certainly not pool cleared.
My immersion.
Oh.
I
Right.
don't like that. Can we go back to the pool? Can we go back to Jesus?
It was
falling in the pool,
relaxing.
please?
Jesus was quite relaxed, you know. I was quite happy.
Like, what is this? Is this
That's
what is
the
this?
thing.
Dune chimes
Did you
or
water
something?
board Jesus?
Okay, right. Walk and talk, like we're moving.
Milk, yes. As you go forward again,
Do you reckon it's all liquid or is it just water?
what happens is, like, it catches your eye. Now that you're down here, the humidity is getting worse. Like, you swear the temperature is rising as you go deeper, which is unusual. You'd expect it to get cooler as you go down, I think, but we're gonna say it does. But it gets hotter. It's getting warmer and warmer and warmer.
He must have smelled.
When it gets, Lewis, shut the fuck up.
Well, they didn't have showers back then. They only had baths, and if you couldn't get in it, Like, he couldn't bathe in a river, could he? He just turned it off. He must have just never washed.
You begin to notice, as you guys are pushing through this, and you all see this, no
Why haven't
check
it rained?
required. You
Sorry.
see that the fans begin to change in hue. They start to go from this sickly yellow-green, and gradually, and it is gradual, it's not an instant change, but as it's getting warmer, they're changing from the sick yellow-green to more oranges, to reds, in this very tidy and, you know, quite, in its own unique way, beautiful spectrum of the colors bleeding in, warming up, getting darker and darker until they are, after maybe about 45 minutes of walking, a deep blood red crimson these fans have turned into. But you keep pushing. And it's, let me double check my notes here. Trying to keep track of this fucking thing. Cool. You then begin to hear in the distance. Again, there's no check required for the echoing, there's no water to block out the sounds. You hear what sounds like rustling, almost. Scuttling at the same time. Movement, all the same. There's no shadows being thrown as you haven't cast any light, so you don't know where it's coming. You can estimate it's coming from in front of you, but there's nothing to immediately see.
Can I very quickly use detect good and evil, please?
Yes. Let me check the
60
wording of
meter, 60 feet. I can know if it's an undead, a celestial, or a fiend, and it will show me if it is good or evil.
that. You can definitely pick up in this room. You know how many there are, aren't you? Yeah, sure, why not? Doesn't say, but I'll say it does. You pick up as you expand your mind out and open up once more to the room and the state around you. You feel that disgusting evil lays ahead. You're probably picking up in your mind, within the 60 feet, 3 entities. But they are... You just spoke before to pick up, you know, good and evil. When you get that sense, oh, that's an evil creature. This almost physically makes you recoil with how evil it is.
Jesus. Do I know, is it picking up as undead, celestial, or fiend?
It would actually be picking up as undead, technically, yeah.
Okay. I'll just very quietly relay that. Just, there's at least 3 creatures up ahead that are particularly monstrous. I've never seen anything as grotesque as whatever the hell these things are. I've seen demons with better auras than this.
Oh, this is the root of the... Oh.
Sorry, you go backwards.
Yeah, this is the root of the cause.
I don't think it's even the root.
In the bin.
I think these are just the creatures that were shambling about. An extension of that.
What are you going to say, Elro?
I was thinking if we get prepared, seems like we're going to be walking into an ambush. Can maybe cause a diversion to spring the trap early. And when they make a move, then we strike. I can create a minor illusion to make it seem like an animal of some kind is walking into the clearing, see if it causes them to attack.
I can't. Oh, that's probably a bit. Yeah, that's a bit too fucking out of the reach. Never mind.
What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say, could I tell if they know we're here? Like, could I tell if they can?
Can't tell that, yeah.
Yeah.
You can't tell if they sense you. What you can tell, have you seen the hand conversation, you saw the main concentration of it. they haven't seemed to react differently in the minute you've been watching them or sensing them. They haven't got closer. They are moving, but they haven't got purposely closer to you.
They're still just shifting about.
They are
basically.
just shifting around, yep. And you can still hear, now that you guys are closer, what sounds, again, things moving now that Wash pointed out, you guys see these creatures moving, but you can also hear as well what sounds like dragging as well now through the rustling and scuttling. You can hear dragging.
Alright, I'll learn a new trick in my a bit of time off, so give me a second. I just have to prepare for it. It's a bit of a bitch. And I'll move my hands like this and start going, Ka me. No, I'm joking.
Joe gets a heart and then he rips it out.
Good work. Be
Go for
warned,
the spirit
buddy.
realm.
Alima.
Falco's like, well, that's where our fight is. So, if we're still doing this,
If I create this illusion and I go for it, you may be able to catch your hunger if you die on it.
I'm saving the hunger of Adar for the big one.
Okay. And you will. Do you want me to do that?
Yeah, it might. They might look through it, but it might help.
I just I create a see the most innocent looking defenseless little doe-eyed deer. Little Bambi. Just kind of in the middle of the clearing.
Mm-hmm.
30 feet away from me is the range.
You do exactly that, and as you cast this sweet, innocent little baba deer, you know, it spawns in, its little legs kick up a little bit happily, its eyes flutter, dewdrops fall off lashes, and you hear as these noises, these creatures, and Wash, you feel this rush, this thing, this illusion.
Jesus.
And they... Look, do you guys watch, or just so you know what's happening, do you guys watch and see what happens?
I mean, starting to move closer to try and bounce
You
personally.
see these three things, what you fought before, are bunched up together, and they are currently, without, even though they are slashing through the illusion, they don't seem to realize it still. They are obsessed with trying to tear this thing apart. It's exactly what you thought coming down the lift. These three creatures of, well, you know, the blight, what are they called? Sorry, I haven't got notes in front of me.
Light walkers.
Thank you. Blight walkers, yep. Are tearing into this. What you see in the room that you're in is a bit of an odd sight. You can see a creature, a carcass of a creature none of you have ever seen before, has been getting dragged by these three blight walkers. And they seem to be dragging it in the direction of a large mass. Not what you saw, Wash. Don't get excited. But you do see this large mass of decay, rot, bone, tissue, muscle, sinew, a meat pile, a rotting meat pile. And swarming this pile are tiny little larvae, wriggling and writhing all over this thing. But you cast your little baby doe idea in the middle of the room, and these three blight walkers are trying to, again, without sense, realizing it's illusion, are trying to destroy this thing. Are tearing into air at this point.
Oh, turn the grip and say pounce.
We'll try and sneak up quietly as I can behind one and just whack it.
I'll say we'll roll initiative, but you guys are going to get a surprise round from this. So let me get some bits and pieces pulled up here. Good planning.
I love when a plan doesn't horrifically backfire.
Then we got Blight 1, Blight 2, Blight 3. Let's give you some music back up, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Fade you out, pause you, go back to the start. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes, it's the same music. Yes, but who gives a damn? Right, so that's going to be the first one. It's going to be that. Second one is going to be that. Last one is going to be that. Perfect. Falcoris, your initiative, please, good sir.
16.
16. Wash, please.
That is a 16 as well.
16 as well. Perfect.
Hmm.
Elaril.
21.
21. Jahol.
Do I have to?
Yeah.
I can't unionize. 17.
17. And Lavender.
18.
18. Perfect. Let me organize this shit. Bear with me.
My friend rolled really high that I'm needing to lift my order, like going up and definitely running out of space.
I know, what is your dex?
0.
Okay, so I will be going before you.
Yes.
So Falcoris is first. Okay, that's fine. Then Wash. Ooh. Joel, what's your dex actually? Sorry.
15.
15. Perfect. Okay. What's this? Wait. For fuck's sake, Matthew, learn to type, you moron. Am I missing someone? LRL. Light one. Lavender. Joel. Oh, that's why it's spelled that way. Of course, Wash. Yeah, that's you guys. Perfect. And then like 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, perfect. Sorry about that. So it didn't look right there, but it's all good. You guys have a surprise round, as we say. So these guys aren't going to react this turn. So Elo, you're up first, please.
Yeah, just sneak up behind whoever's closest. Dagger, dagger, dagger.
No problem. We'll say this is Blight 1 that you attack.
Not 20.
Beautiful.
So flat. That's probably kind of. Okay. So 44 damage before I've rolled any dice.
Fucking rogues with our crit fucking rolls.
So plus 6 for 50.
What'd you say?
Well, it's just a little heads up after this round. Lavender, you're up next. A little heads up. Sorry, what was that? Hello?
71 points of damage total.
Total, Jesus.
Oh my
okay.
god.
That is the
Jesus.
best. I got 76 on that drag.
Yeah.
The drag short sword.
We'll say that's Blight 1 that you've hit, because there's 3 of them, so
Yeah.
that's Blight 1 that you've hit there. As you sneak up behind and just back of the neck straight away, a devastating blow. The creature screeches in horrific pain as you attack it.
Then I'll roll the second Spellbreaker, second main hand.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to believe this, but I was in that 20 again.
Oh my god. At least there's no sneak attack on that one though.
I haven't used my Elvish accuracy this round as well. That's just like shit out. So that's 14. 20 points of damage.
20 points damage, okay, fair enough.
And then the offhand, that's Elvish accuracy 19 to hit.
Hits.
Then that does 2 points of damage.
Woo! Beautiful.
Little rate of time, and then I do
Jesus.
not get an extra turn.
90 points of damage there.
Golly gosh, that's horrific.
I think that's my best round.
I'd say it probably must be up there at the very least, if not Jesus.
I think it's
Good
my
hit,
best
sir.
round, but not my best.
Yep, fantastic. You come up and again land these devastating hits against this creature. It yells out in horrific pain, screaming, grabbing the attention of the other two around it. They know you're here, but they can't quite react just yet. You are going to get the surprise round. Lavender, you're up next. You got these three creatures in front of you. Would you like to shoot the one that LOL shot? Or do you want to shoot a different one?
I'll just do the one arrow.
The one that LOL shot. Fantastic. Yep. So you slam your massive bow that was custom made for you into the ground, pull back on the string, and let loose one of the large, thick steel rebar arrows. Each time Lavender fires one of these, you can actually feel the air move around the arrows are that thick. What'd you roll there? 24 definitely hits.
$15.
15,
damage.
beautiful. And you'd like to do your second attack, do the same thing, or?
Yeah.
Yep, fantastic.
That was only a 4.
14 misses, I'm afraid. The AC is 15. So the second arrow, in its uncontrollable frenzy that it's finds itself in, the second arrow ejects itself into the wall behind. Stone and mud come flying out as the arrow buries itself deep into the rock. Unfortunately missing its target, though. But you got one really good shot in there, which is amazing. Ending your turn, or? Brilliant. Joel, you're now up with Falcoris on deck.
So they're both still alive. Is one of them like badly hurt though, right?
There's three in front of you. Elarilla's tanked down one, a hefty amount, with Lavender finishing off with a brutal shot there. But yes, one is hurt, the other two are untouched.
I will Spirit Guardians.
Spirit Guardians!
Guardians! Just to double check.
Excuse me.
The range and shield on that spell.
15 feet, I want to say?
Yep, 15-foot radius. Blah, blah, blah. When it enters the first area for the first time, wisdom saving throw. 3d8 radiant, or half on a successful. So I'm going to cast it.
Perfect.
And
So
I'm gonna go. Are there two like close enough together that
all
I can
three
like?
all three are gathered around this one creature that they were trying to devour with the minor image that Elo was cast, so you can get them all in the one bubble.
In that case, yeah, I'll just bum rush.
Perfect. So they all need to make wisdom save. You said, sorry, yeah.
Wisdom save, yeah.
Perfect. What's the DC, please?
That's based on me, isn't it?
Yeah, spell save DC.
I do not have that written down because I had to make a new sheet. It's what?
Jeez,
It's my what? Modifier.
Oh, it's
8 plus proficiency plus modifier, right?
Yeah.
8,
So-
12, so 17.
DC 17. Okay, fair enough. So the first one, we'll say Blight 1. Fails. Blight 2. Fails. Blight 3. Succeeds. Well, 19.
So take half on damage, so now I need to roll some d8.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just doing this for all of them, yeah, just like one.
Yeah, this is they all. So they all take the damage. That's a roll damage for all of them.
Ooh, that's good rolls. 8, 5, 8. That's what. I'm so happy not having to do math. Not having to do math again. 15. 19.
19 total. So let's do. Let me do this. So
So just do 9
two
for the other
take
one.
19. Yes, two take 19. And the other one takes only half of that. So let's say 9.
As I go 9, just round it down.
Perfect. Not a problem at all. Beautiful. Not a problem.
That'll be my
Spirit
turn.
Guardians envelop these creatures, dousing them in holy energy. Falcoris, you are now up with Wash on deck.
So Falcoris with the sword will just rush forward and just take on number 3, I guess, because number 1's been attacked, number 2's been attacked, number 3's open.
Number 3 was attacked by the Spirit Guardians, but hasn't been was succeeded the save, so it's taken the least damage.
Okay, then I will attack that.
Cool.
With my 2 strikes. The first one's in if I put heck, no, I need to hold on to that. Natural 19 a die plus fucking whatever. So that's gonna hit. And then the
Definitely.
second one is gonna be like 23, so that will hit as well.
Beautifully hits, yep. Absolutely.
What is my damage again? So that is that.
1.
Funny. That's not. 23 points of damage, slashing damage.
Total, or is that for 1?
No, that's total.
Total, fantastic, thank you. As you run in, slashing twice.
Yeah, slash twice. I don't want to waste that just now. In fact, if you don't mind, can I add on a distracting strike onto this with
Sure.
my
Go for it, Phil.
fighter thing, which adds an extra 3 points of slashing damage onto it.
Beautiful.
And I believe distracting strike, you gain expanded. Yes, so I give an opening, so you add the die to attacks. The next attack on a creature other than you has advantage.
Sweet. So next one to attack, Blight 3 has advantage. Is that melee or any attack?
It just says the next attack. It doesn't say anything.
So any attack, yeah, beautiful. Not a problem at all. Ending your turn, or?
That will end my turn, yeah.
Perfect. Spectacles, testicles, wall, and wash. You're up.
Jesus Christ. That was good. Nice. You practicing that.
He was waiting.
Sorry. Did the one that Andy just distracting struck, was that the one that was already hurt?
So all of them have been hurt, but that Blight 3 was the one that took the least damage before Andy attacked it.
Okay, I'm gonna go for that one.
Yep.
You'll get
Andy
advantage.
Falcoris, sorry.
Yes.
How dare I break immersion?
Immersion. Just one attack, though, unfortunately. Just your first attack.
The first
Also-
attack.
Yeah, that's fine. That's alright. I want to Thunderous Smite it to try something.
Ooh.
Yes, let's do Thunder Smites.
So that is... Rings with Thunder, audible within 300 feet, and deals an extra 2d6 thunder damage.
Beautiful.
Nice.
If the target is a creature, it must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet away or from you and knocked prone.
Nope. No, not a problem. Let's roll to hit and see if we smack this bitch.
That is a 7. That's 17.
17 hits, yep.
Thank God. Jesus. That was close. Right, it's D8. Can re-roll that. That's still a 2. And then it is 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my dice? Where's my other one? Here's my other one. Oh, there it is. 2d6. So that is... Oh, Jesus. Not a whole lot, but it's alright. 9. 14 damage.
14 damage, and it's pushed. Oh, it needs to make a save, doesn't it? Sorry, yeah?
Yes, a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. That's an fail. Well, I'm guessing it's a 10 it rolled, so I'm gonna guess it's a fail. 11, sorry.
I mean, I wouldn't. It doesn't say what to throw. Unless it's
Must
against
be your
my
spell
strength.
save DC. It'll be your DC.
My spell
wouldn't it?
save is 16. So
Yes,
yeah.
it easily fails that one. Yeah.
Cool.
So it's not 10 feet away then. Yep.
Yep.
Perfect. So you smack it away from you with a wide arc, smiting it as you do so.
Yep. And now it's prone.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm
Fantastic.
gonna go stand over it and hit it again.
Nice.
Hit it again once it's down. Yep, beautiful.
Yep, literally, yeah.
Just come
So,
over.
Does that make it? That makes it, and that's advantage. Right?
Yes.
Disadvantage, yeah, 'cause it's prone. Yep.
Yes.
Melee on prone is advantage.
Ooh, nat 20.
Nice.
I'm smiting as well.
Yeah.
Please do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna second level smite this.
Nice.
Ooh, putting
That's
on the pain.
2d8 as well. on
Get
top.
brutal. Get brutal.
So that's 16
So-
straight off the bat before like the.
D8 plus.
Yeah, can't stop yawning. I do apologize.
Oh Jesus, why am I being dumb? D8,
Oh, it's-
8.
so max damage die. So
Yeah.
of all your
which
damage
would
die, you
be-
do get max, and then you roll on top of that as well, and then you add your bonus.
Yes. So 8 And then another 2 8s because that's 2d6. So
Yep.
that's 18. No,
12.
22.
All right, sorry.
Because my weapon attack is 8, and then the smite is 2d8. Is it 2d8? Actually, it might be 3d8. I need to check that.
Second level might be 3.
That's why, yeah. Oh, fuck's sakes. I keep hitting the wrong things right now.
Take your time, buddy. Also, heads up, at the end of this turn, it will be top of the round again, so LOL, you'll be on deck.
Okay.
You will be ready to attack again, but surprise will be over. Do.
Yes, so 3d8.
Nice. This is gonna hurt. So your weapon does 8 times 4 to begin with before you even started rolling.
Yeah,
It's
which
fucking ridiculous. So what's that? 32 damage before you even roll a dice.
32 base. Yep.
No roll your damage.
So I'll just do it as 2 8s, so that's another 8
Jesus.
damage.
Okay.
And then
So that's 40.
another 10 on top of that.
That's 50.
50 damage.
So 50, and then just my base, which is so that would be 55 damage.
55.
55
And did you
damage.
add your bonus, yeah?
Yeah, that was my bonus.
Right, cool.
Nice. Oops. Jesus. As you bat this creature away, from where it was standing in front of that chorus, you knock it back and make land on its back. And you just come over, and as you bring your weapon above your head, thunder crackles from the edge of it, slamming it straight into the chest of this creature. It can't even yell, actually. It doesn't even get the chance to yell. It is that agonized.
Good.
Still alive, but good heavens, you brutalize this creature. You do unholy things to it.
Good. That's
your
the
turn?
end of my turn. Yep.
Beautiful. Top of the round then. Ello, you're up. Lavender will be afterwards.
So am I? So Joel's, you're flanking now, right?
Yep.
Probably.
Okay. So 29 to hit. First time.
Yeah, sure. Misses.
So not sneak attack with the.
This one that you were attacking
hand.
before, yeah?
Yeah.
Perfect.
So that's 11 points of damage.
Cool.
And then offhand,
Mm-hmm.
I'll have a accuracy. That is 26.
Hits.
4,
4. Perfect.
and then main hand again.
Yep.
And so sneak attack will come on this one if it hits.
Beautiful.
That one and that 20.
Oh
point
my
in rolling
god.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Fucking rogues.
So that's
What's your base damage here in a crit?
44 damage base.
No, no point rolling. Yeah. I'll save you that hassle. How take this one? How did you take this one out?
And that one.
How did you take this one out?
I just, from like my first turn, I just ran up behind it and kind of like grabbed onto what I would imagine is the head, and I've just pulling it back and then just brutalized it, just knifing constantly. Like, you know,
Repeatedly stabbing.
the Shadow of Mordor games when you want to scare off all the other orcs. Repeatedly. Yeah,
Nice.
like in this
Just
one.
completely savagely cut into this creature over and over and over again until it stops moving, basically.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Beautiful. End your turn, or is there anything else you want to do there?
No, I can't do that. No.
Cool. Ending your turn, the Blightwalker that you've been attacking Wash is then going to retaliate against you with its 3 attacks. It is going to make, first of all, its 2 vine attacks. The first one being a dirty 20 to hit.
Misses.
Misses, okay. Second one then will also miss. The third, which is the bite, will be 24 to hit. 20,
Yeah, that'll hit.
24 to hit. Perfect. Right, maths. That's going to be 11, so 5 points of piercing damage. That's already halved. And again, I need you to make a con save, please.
Okay.
GM just doesn't know the guardians, the spiritual guardians, as it's still within its range. It's got knocked 10 foot, so it needs to make. Does it not take damage on its start? The start of its turn?
Is it not only when it enters?
I don't know, Joe.
Or
It's when it starts its turn. Joe, what spirit guardians?
What do you mean? What damage?
Yeah, and when the creature starts its turn, or was it only when it enters?
Oh
When
no,
does
so
it
it
take
is
damage?
when it first enters or when it starts its turn.
Cool. So it'll take damage there again. I'll need to make a save then, doesn't it? We'll come back to that in 2 seconds because it won't kill it.
I'll roll damage while you're doing that. Just
Yeah. So what was your save then? Sorry, Wash.
12.
12. That fails, unfortunately.
I am
as
immune
you-
to disease. I just want to point that out.
That's absolutely fine. You feel this creature, this little larva thing, push its way into your mouth. You try to seal your lips in time and try and bite onto it. You're too slow, too late. You feel it go over your tongue, crawl into your gullet, and then go up. And that ends its turn.
I don't like that.
Ending its turn. Lavender, you're now up. Sorry, before you do that, sorry, Wash, Joel, sorry. It's a wisdom saving throw, yeah?
wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
I rolled 10 damage. So
It makes it save, so it takes 5 damage. Perfect.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, I'm trying to be. I'm not probably like tell them a bit fast because no, we're conscious of the time, sort of thing. That's fine. 50. Perfect. Lavender, you're up, please. You can shoot, bang, bang. As you're the one that Wash's hit is the most hurt one, or you're the one that hasn't really been hurt yet.
I'll go for the one Wash.
The one Wash has been batting into. Fantastic, not a problem. Is looking pretty hurt. That's fine, okay. Cool.
That was 21.
Definitely hits. The Reaper strikes again.
That is 20 damage.
20 damage, okay, nice. Very, very close to death this thing is again.
22.
Hits again. I believe in you.
21 points of damage.
Nice. It had 20 hit points.
Nice.
So again, as this thing has attacked Wash, and you watch this large tongue basically push its way through Wash's armor, and you see Wash's face like recoil in, I wouldn't say fear, more disgust probably, this thing entering his mouth. And you see this, you take aim, take focus, and 2 arrows, you load at the same time with your big thick gloves, and let loose these 2 bars. Wash, as you're sort of sitting there struggling with this thing on top of you, suddenly you hear a and the creature is off you and pinned against the wall to your right hand side, stuck in place as Lavender has quickly dispatched this creature off of you. Not saving your life, but getting you out of
Thank
shit
you.
immediately. Ending your turn. Joel, you are now up, good sir. With Falcoris on deck.
So we got one pin to the wall.
Dead.
Yeah.
There's one upright that's in front of you guys that hasn't really been hit yet, apart from your Spirit Guardians.
I'll just hit him with a mace.
Go for the mace.
Pretty much. I'm not going to burn spell slots if we've got a big fungal fuckboy at some point.
The fungal fuckboy. That's my new band name, by the way.
Or fungal fuckboy. 7 plus 6. No, so they say he's 15, so no.
Nope, that misses, unfortunately, yeah. Do
So-
apologies. Not a problem. Swing and a miss. No worries. Falcoris, you're then up, please, with Wash on deck.
So I will move and get into flanking position with this,
Okay.
and I will take my 2 strikes with my sword.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 20 on the first one. Second swing is a 19. Natural 19. So,
Only hexed.
so
The two crits.
I know. But I'm saving for the big boy. I only get one hex. So let's see. So it's 8, 14, 28 points of damage. 28 points of damage on my 2 swings.
Beautiful.
I'm going to add again another superiority die into this and do the distracting strike. And that's 7 extra points of damage onto that.
Nice.
And now the next attack on him has advantage, and Falcourse is just going to stand his ground.
Beautiful.
The way I imagine it is that I kind of go in a slash at one of its like kind of legs, and then the second strike I'm going to go up and like stab into its neck and pull back so that it's like, well, its neck, so that its kind of frontal area kind of like opens up
sort of thing.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Not a problem at all. Presenting itself as a target, basically. That's fine. Ending your turn, and Wash, you're now up again, and Falcourus has lined you up once again perfectly.
Let's fucking go! To go at it like a fucking bat, basically.
Yep, you got advantage on this first attack.
Okay, 14 is the first one, 15 is the second one, so that is a 22.
It's
Gonna leave the smites. I don't want to burn too many spell slots.
let's not get silly with it.
Let's reroll. For fuck's sakes, man. That's the first attack is a 7. Yeah.
No problem.
So I'll attack again.
Yep.
That might not hit. That's 19 even.
19 definitely hits. Yep.
Okay.
AC only 15.
Oh, this D8 is failing me. That is a
Dice jail.
that's an 8 damage.
Still good damage though. Still good damage.
Then I would leave it at that.
Fantastic. Ending your turn then, Elio. No, it's actually the creature's turn. It's going to target Falcourus.
It will take its Spirit Guardian's damage, I'll have you know.
It makes
Sure.
it... Makes it... No, 16?
Fails.
It makes DC 16, yeah?
DC 17.
17, fair enough then. Sorry, I thought it said 16. Never mind, it does fail then.
Oh,
full damage, please.
a 6, a 2, and a 5. Do you know what that
6.
makes, brother? Come on, do the math. It's 13, you slow fuck.
Jesus.
You've been doing addition since you were in nursery, brother. These numbers weren't even above 10.
Okay. So,
Chorus. Now after I've been attacked, apparently. 2 strikes first, the grappling. The first one is a fuck you, Lewis. It's a dirty 20 to hit.
that'll hurt.
The second one, so the attack again, is even better. That's going to be a 24 to hit.
So that one I'm going to do a parry on.
Cool. So let me roll damage for the first one then, because that one did go through.
Yeah.
Because parries negate that one, don't you? So
Yeah.
that's going to be 4. So the first one you only take 7 halved. So what's that then? Let's say 3 points of damage.
Okay.
And what the parry one do again? Is basically negates the damage, or just
So I roll
completely...
one of my superiority dice. Whatever I roll, I take off your damage.
Okay, fantastic. So second attack then, it's only going to be a total of 4 points damage.
Oh. I rolled a 7. So.
If you want to retcon that, I'll let you retcon that if you want.
What? No,
let you retcon that if
I'll
that's
take
cool.
that. I completely don't block the damage from that then.
No problem. In that case, third attack, which is going to be the bite.
Yep.
Is a 18 to hit.
That's my armor class.
Fantastic. And I need you to make, in that case, a Constitution saving throw for me, Subutai.
That is a 17 on a die, so I'd imagine I'm going to save anyway, but it's
do indeed,
17
yep.
plus 7, so...
Yeah, easily enough you save. You do, however, take 15... 7 points of piercing damage, half.
Okay.
Well, it is half, sorry.
Oh, right, yeah.
Fantastic. Ending its turn. Elro, you are now up.
Yeah, I'll just get into flanking with my course and
Mm-hmm.
dagger, dagger, dagger.
Boom,
Wow, I
boom.
love this catchphrase that I completely thought on my own.
Original material.
Elvish accuracy 22 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Yeah. So I'll sneak attack on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fucking hell. It's 25 points of damage total.
25 points of damage total. Okay, brilliant. Good hit.
So many ones.
Still 25 damage, mate. Let's not slag it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Next.
Yep.
Just feels like a waste of my sneak attack. Yeah. Offhand.
Yep.
I took
Wait,
20
so-
points of damage on a fucking crit. Like, on 2 strikes. So chill.
Chill.
Yeah, 14.
Misses, unfortunately.
Okay, and then the second main hand. Fucking hell. Elvish accuracy again. 17.
17 hits.
That's my luck. That's not good either. That's 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. That's not good either. I'm doing good damage.
It's just my modifier. It's so decent.
But yep, tear into this creature once more. Lavender, you're now up, please. You may shoot the last creature that remains. Try and steal the kill again.
18.
It hits.
13 damage.
13 damage. Okie dokie.
25.
Definitely hits.
Just 7 damage there.
7 damage in that one. Still upright. Barely, but still upright. Not having a good time with this. Joel, will you be the one?
I'm gonna have another whack with the mace, I suppose.
Go for it.
I've missed the last. No, that's a miss.
Not with that attitude, you're not. Falcoris, will you be the one?
I will attack. I'm in flanking, so 14 and die plus 7.
Yep.
Actually, sorry, plus 8, but never mind. And then the second attack as a ooh, that's that's still gonna make it. That's a 19 total. So 2d8. That's 11 plus 8. That's 19 points of slashing damage. No.
Can you be the one to do it?
What?
Watch, can you be the one to do
Wait,
it?
hang on. I've still got a bonus action. Would you allow me to punch it?
Right. Sure, at this point of the game, why not? It's got 1 hit point. Fucking go for it, buddy.
Wait, well, what's it? It's with advantage.
It's got 1 hit point. Please kill it.
I rolled 2 4s. Plus, hang on. Wait, plus 8. Was
Did you
that's.
roll to attack it? Did you roll to attack it?
I rolled to attack. That's what I rolled.
Oh,
2
Jesus.
4s. I punch it and just boom. Ah, fucking bastard.
Just Jesus Christ.
Wash, just finish this thing fucking off.
All right, flanking and hit it.
Mm-hmm.
Not 20. Yes,
There
dead.
we go.
There we go.
Wash, take the spotlight. How would you finish this thing off? 1 hit point with a crit. Please tell me how this happens.
I'm just gonna like sweep it basically off and then grab what's left of its leg and just fucking like overhead throw it into a wall and just
basically
watch it basically fall apart.
A 1-up you. As you throw it into the wall, basically, you throw it onto the pinned one with the 2 arrows sticking out, the lavender pinned against the wall. You throw it onto the arrows, and it just slams in. And as you throw it, all these larvae fall out of the wound that you slam it into the wall with. But you have now beat the combat. Well done. Yay! I'm gonna do a quick little wrap up because again, time is of the essence right now. You guys clear this room and see again all these this creature that you've never ever seen before, laying on the floor dead before you, that these creatures were clearly trying to drag into this meat pile, we'll call it. And you see all these writhing larvae itching, making your skin crawl, as they fester and feast all over this hunk of pile of bones, meat, and rot. And as you guys sort of, try and keep your lunches down, breakfast, and whatever else may be, as you'll sort of stand there, wash for one more time, do you hear that voice? Draw near. And that's all in tonight's episode of The Shadows We Fear.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. But thank you so much. I know I'm sorry we were 50 minutes over. I do apologize. That's my fault for starting combat that late in the game, but there we go. I do humbly beg for your apologies once and all, folks. Andy, before we sign off, then, as per the usual, is there anything you'd say before you say goodbye-byes?
Just a very special thank you to our good friend Mental Defenestration, who has once again rated us after his stream.
Yeah, thank you.
Anybody who's still kicking about from that stream, thank you for coming in. I hope you give us a follow if you liked it, and for more D&D and TTRPG content in the future. So thank you for coming in. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, we'll be signing off. No raid tonight, but once we get back in a rhythm again, we will be raiding to try and spread the love and expand our community a little. But yeah, that's everything. I will pass it back to you.
No worries, thank you very much. Well, with that out of the way then, thank you again to my lovely players for always continuing the story with me. Thank you to you guys in chat for coming along and sharing the love, as Andy said. We will hopefully see you next week. In the meantime, have a lovely evening, stay safe, and we'll see you then. Bye, guys.